Right. Well, I mean, while we're waiting for Barlos, anyone want to do the recap from 2 weeks ago and see what you remember?
I'm trying to remember how it even started.
You were at the
We,
pit.
yeah, that's right. Yep, we were kind of ending that encounter there at the pit with the poor Umber Hulk or whoever it was just kept getting shunted down to the bottom over and over and over.
Mhm.
But there was a brief conversation with the lady who hates my girlfriend. This is going to be not even looking at my notes on my phone, so this is going to be real rough.
You're doing great. Yeah. Maria the halfling.
Maria, yeah. I remember she was a halfling because she's a thick halfling. Or at least we assumed she was. But anyways, yeah, she kind of gave a little bit of context into, it sounded like that this was kind of happening at other areas, I believe. And she was kind of sent to this area to kind of figure out, or either seal it or figure out what's going on to some extent. And I'm trying to remember if we went straight from there to the love tunnel. What is it called? I know love's in the name.
Tunnel of Love.
Tunnel of Love. Okay, yep, love tunnel. That's close.
You didn't. You took a detour.
Okay, so we took a detour, and it was underneath of the roller coaster of some kind, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember anything about that. Let me think.
You guys, you went to a cave.
Yeah, the cave sounds familiar. I remember when oh yeah, that's right, because dragons don't exist, baby.
That's right.
So yeah, we went into this cave. I think we were just kind of like, hey, let's hole up here and chill for a minute.
You guys had a short rest, I think.
Short rest. Yeah. So we're like, this is a good spot to short rest before we go to our the Tunnel of Love and get brutally murdered. So we proceeded to some people didn't need to short rest, so we're kind of exploring a little bit. Ended up finding a big old monster in one tunnel. Monster ended up being a giant dragon of some kind. And there's some shenanigans back and forth on whether dragons existed, dragons don't exist. I think that there's now some believers that were formerly not believers of dragons. While they might be in denial that dragons actually exist, I think that they realize that it is a thing now.
I would agree.
And there was another tunnel that went somewhere else that I don't remember where that one either. It was the bird. Yeah, that was the bird room. So there was a vision that Norm had, I believe. Was it Norm that got a blip? Yeah, so he had kind of like a little vision and kind of went back in his brain clock and kind of saw the former master, I believe it was Vern, basically showing him. I don't know if he was going into the room or like showing him or just talking to him near the door, but I kind of showed the door with the different locking mechanisms there, and they were tied to the little friends that we've been finding, the legendary birds that we have been finding. I believe we currently have Moltres, the fire one, anyways. And then towards the end of the session later on, we did find it was the one we actually needed. It wasn't a cold one.
Yep, Articuno.
Yeah. Yep. So
you, if I recall, you successfully picked the lock and got rid of the yellow locking mechanism.
Yep. Which is great.
Yeah.
Which is great. Now I can go rob whatever legacy's down there.
You can. I have a map already prepared just in case you guys are going to try that. So.
So good. Joke's on us. That's where they're storing a kill machine or something behind that door. It's going to be leashed on the island. But yeah, so we kind of messed with the door for a little bit, got the one lock open, and we're like, this is cool, but can't figure it out right now. We did manage to get the at the time Moltres, we managed to get him to he was kind of drawn to it don't know if it was necessarily magnetic, but he was definitely like, oh, hey, I'm near the thing, and I do the thing when I'm near the thing. And made himself into a key and kind of opens the lock, which is kind of set off that whole thought brainstorm. So, yeah, we messed with the door, then we left. And then we actually went to the Tunnel of Love, which we should have done 3 sessions ago, but you know how that goes, right? So,
The lighthouse was beckoning you, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there is a lighthouse there. What are you can just walk past the lighthouse and go to your main mission? No, you got to do side mission.
Well played, BioShock. We know the importance of a lighthouse.
Yeah, exactly. So we ended up, I believe we traveled there without too much issue. I don't think we got stopped beyond that. Like, I don't think we got, harassed by something on the road. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember.
Big Brother.
Norm's Big
BioShock.
Yes.
No, I'm just
Yep.
making a BioShock thing. Yeah.
What did you say?
Little
Norm is
Sister.
big. Is that what they were called? Yeah.
Big Daddies, Little Sisters.
Big Daddy. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say, is Norm the little sister? The little girl.
He aspires to be a Big Daddy, but he's not there yet.
He's the wrong model. So yeah, we ended up kind of just waltzing into the place, and we're just like, hey, what's going on here? And there was a undead fellow that was in there. I believe he was pretty visibly undead.
Yeah.
I can't remember if he was like a legit skeleton or if it was just like, like a ghoul kind of style, but
he was just ghouly. Yeah, not full blown skeleton, not like animated bones, but
yeah. So yeah, we kind of were talking with him for a little bit. He seemed kind of dumb. So we kind of poked around and we're just like kind of talking our way into the place, and we kind of stumbled upon, I think that we first went to that altar room.
Little chapel.
Where initially I think that was where the wedding was supposed to be. Initially, very small, cramped room. And we kind of I think we were kind of just like milking information from them, as far as like, hey, what's going on here? And then it's like, oh, there's somebody's getting married. It's gonna be great. And the missus, the lady of the hour, is really excited, and that kind of devolved into, at some point we were, like stealing rings and like, I don't know, like reading books about, I can't remember if there was a book or there was something else we were getting information from, I thought.
There was like a tome that was going to be used for the ceremony, it seems, maybe. Or it's just there was like a prop, but when you look through the pages, it was a lot of like ingredients for potions and like strange designs and ritualistic stuff, just kind of occultish things.
That's right. It was a Necronomicon. Clearly not a cult. Just a woman getting married.
That's it.
So I'm trying to remember if there was any. I do remember that I believe Norm convinced the guy to be like, hey, I'll do this. I'll perform the ceremony. You don't know what you're doing anyways. You got cold feet. And he was ready to just pawn that off on Norm. So he has, at some point, he put on the ring and couldn't get it off as well.
Yes, that was a problem.
Was
I
it
think he did get it off though? He did.
He did at the very end, yeah.
Yeah.
The lady of the hour did something, I believe, and it came off.
Lady Mildred is the betrothed.
Yes,
for like
Mildred.
the 20th time or whatever it is.
Yeah, she did not remind me of a Mildred not that I know any Mildreds, but not the name I would associate with that woman. Definitely cult leader Mildred. So, but anyways, yeah. So they were kind of doing that stuff in there. I was Kylie had kind of pulled the guy away and was gonna go do a little bit of snooping around. You
did snoop.
Yeah, took a nice little smoke break, kind of wandered around.
Oh, that's
Uh,
right. Keyword.
yep. And kind of was trying to look in some of these other rooms, but didn't really get a whole lot of anywhere with it. There was one door that I opened and immediately was just like, oh, yep, nope, I'm closing this door because there's a pissed off something in here. It was like,
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a bench or what the hell it was, but it was just like, oh, yeah, sorry, wrong room. So,
It's a
anyways,
big bed or something. It was like a large bedroom or something.
there was a creature that was outlined in red in one of those.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So then you were like, close the door again. Yeah, but you're
yeah,
right. There are beds in the rooms that you saw.
yep. One of those later on was discovered to have been the storage room, which where we got a bunch of booze from, I believe. Later
Yeah,
on,
and that's when you acquired Articuno as well, who was there keeping
yeah,
all the beer chilled.
yeah, nice and cold. And so went in, talked to Lady Mildred, the betrothed, um, and she definitely looks like a cult leader. Pretty sure this is her 20th husband. And the people, at least two, I think there was two of the employees that we were looking for. Were in
Yes,
that
two
room.
mechanics that went missing, or that
So
went up there and then they lost touch with them.
yeah, so there was the two in there. The one was just kind of hanging out. The other one was, I believe, the husband to be,
Yes.
who seemed very not about it. I don't know if he just maybe he was already married and just or maybe he just didn't like the cult vibes, but I mean he seemed pretty unhappy about it, to say the least. So the grand solution to that was to give everybody drugs.
Yeah, I forgot you did that.
Yep. So I had to figure out why the fuck I was in that room, and it was to give the lady of the hour something to give her a little more fun, have a little more fun. That's why she was sad, because she looked so perfect as it already was. So there's nothing I could do to help on that end. So
Right. That is true.
obviously, it kind of lightened the mood. So um, unfortunately, the which actually hopefully maybe made his life a little bit less panic inducing. But the husband to be also was required to consume drugs. So
Yes,
uh,
that is true.
yeah, I feel a little bit bad about that one, but oh well. Um,
I'm sure he
so
welcomed it.
yep. So while she is basically now drugged, um, went back out to go report to the group. We kind of were like, what the hell are we gonna do? And it was like, well, there's the two guys in there. The ladies we took drugs, so it'll be great time to go in there and fuck shit up in like 15 minutes. And at some point we had also discussed moving the ceremony into that big room as well with all the pillows, because there's lots of pillows and
Yeah.
comfy stuff.
She
So
she wanted that because this is like a room of comfort. It's like a huge bubble bath in the middle with like big
yeah,
foamy bubbles, and it's just like, yeah, cushions and pillows everywhere, candlelight. It's just this like a
yeah, good mood.
yeah, yeah. Love
Yeah.
love making room.
Yeah.
Also Sir Roger, which is the only white that had a name that you guys connected with. He is currently a turtle because Norm convinced Lady Mildred with some sort of persuasion role that he was not supportive
Yeah,
of the wedding and might cause a scene or say something to interrupt. And so to kind of just quiet him and put him off to the side for now, she polymorphed him into a turtle.
yeah, forgot about that. Well, wasn't there a couple of them though that were like, I should be the, I don't know why she's picking that guy. Aren't they kind of
Yes.
like envious?
Yeah, they're envious. You think that some might have been former lovers at some point, but yeah, they're kind of picky about who their mistress chooses
Yeah,
to be a spouse. Maybe they have betting pools as to how long the marriage will last. Who knows?
yeah, there you go. It'll be 3 days before she turns him into a zombie.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe.
So, I think what else? But yeah, I went back and we kind of. I don't actually think we really did too much planning, but we were at the very least we were like, well, we need to at least go in and get those guys out. I don't know if we had decided on. Oh yeah, we were like, oh yeah, we'll just go bring in a bunch of booze and then just we'll see what happens from there because booze always makes things better.
That's
So
right. Oh yeah, you guys do have a bunch of the beer and stuff and wine,
to
so you didn't come in
celebrate.
empty-handed.
Yep. So yeah, because a group of us, I think Norm had. I don't remember if he was waiting to go in or he'd went in, but he was going to go talk, and that was kind of where he was doing the thing you were talking about, the polymorph, and like, oh hey, I got this ring stuck on my finger, and as well, that was some point.
Yeah, but
Was
he's across the bubble bath, and he's like right next to Lady Mildred and the groom,
Yep.
ready to do the ceremony, I guess.
Yeah. So, but we did just bring in a bunch of because you can't show up empty-handed to a wedding, right? So we took a bunch of their booze and showed up with it. So who knows? Maybe that's all part of the plan to get everybody boozed up and then just slip out with the poor employees that are being captured.
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe.
So,
Yeah, that seems pretty thorough. I think you covered everything. Also, I think Eaglewind can move up into the main room. Brad, I don't know if you can. I'll drag him. I'll put him where he needs to be. Because you're technically with these people. You just because you left for work and stuff. Oh shoot. Yeah, there you go. Put him in that room. Awesome. All right. So Barlow still isn't. I know he had to restart his computer, he said. And of course, Andrew said that he forgot, and so he will not be joining us. I feel like we should give Barlos another minute or two. The tome means nothing to you. I mean, as far as you know. No, your entire goal was to. You should probably make sure that this place is. It's probably not good that it's in their control since it's part of the park. But your only real goal this time was just to figure out what happened to the mechanics and like get them back because they didn't return. Yeah. While we're waiting, do you guys want like a free identify of your toys? Because I've been holding on to the list of what they actually do since we haven't identified them yet. You made yours. You transformed yours into a warrior. Your crowbar one. Yeah, right? Yeah. But but some of you still have like the toys and the objects, right?
I'm trying to remember what you're talking about. I know I have stuff up.
First day. I marked it. Hang on.
I have a note on mine.
That also being said, I wasn't. If it was the first session, I don't think I was here for that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
I wasn't either, but on the second session, you guys told me I have an elf druid. If squeezed around its tummy, that spiky vines grow from the feet.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you do have a. Yeah.
And then I think when I rewatched, when I watched first episode, said it was a wood elf.
Correct.
Which would be funny because I think if it's based on Eric.
Oh, he's a sea elf, wasn't he?
He's a sea elf,
My
but
bad.
he has that like light skin, right? He doesn't look like
Right.
sea elf. So it would probably appear just like a wood elf.
That sounds kind of familiar. I'll just check my. I'll have to check my character sheet when I get back.
Okay.
It does sound familiar because it was like a little stuffed animal, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, they can be. Like the top
Plushie.
item was like a plushie. The other ones were like little action figures. Um,
Was it the strongman competition that
that was
Helga
a
did and Everett tried and
yeah. They all earned token. Well, they had tokens. They used them on games of their choosing, and earned like tickets that they could then trade in for these dolls, which are from like Vern's original designs. They're not sure if they're going to run with them because they're potentially dangerous since they can
Mhm.
trigger like strange things, and so they're probably happy to kind of push these off on other people.
Did Vern start distilling his own blood into like puppets?
He just that's always been his thing, you know.
You know,
Once his magic blood everywhere.
just
Um,
went from fingers to blood to.
yeah, yeah. It looks like Helga. Does Helga have all of the Tef based ones? Because I wrote
Hmm.
Helga's name next to each Tef
Oh,
item.
there's like a beach ball for Teth
There is. Yes,
because
it
it's
was.
like there's a shield or
Oh,
an
yep,
aura.
yep. Did your computer update?
It did. It took its sweet time, but it did.
No, it's okay.
It
Billy
was
gave a great
original with the house,
summary.
so it's amazing it's still here.
I was gonna say if you remember, while we were waiting for you, I was gonna offer a free identify of any of the toys or plushies you earned from session 1 before I forget what they do. I keep losing this paper of
Oh
uh,
yeah.
details. Do you remember
So
what?
I had the balloon.
Oh yeah, you got a lame one. What's the balloon do? I think it's like
I don't know if I ever figured that out.
okay.
And then I got a glow bracelet, but I know what that is because you already told us. I think that's all I had. I'll double
Okay.
check. My character sheet is coming back up right now, so I'll double check.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering you didn't get a
I'll identify the balloon.
okay. The balloon. So when equipped, it works for 24 hours before it kind of like deflates and becomes useless. It essentially casts feather fall on you.
Oh,
But you
nice.
have a but
For
you have a
24 hours.
disadvantage. Yeah, yeah. But it's like kind of like tied to you, and so you have a disadvantage on any stealth checks because you literally have like a bright balloon that's like next to you.
I'm not great at stealth anyway, so
Yeah. Hey,
I'm fine with that. We'll
you
just
kind of
double
just roll
down
on
then.
up to enemies anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all I had. That's cool though. Action to inflate.
Sure. Yep. That sounds great.
Okay, cool.
Let's see. Yeah, I think
Oh,
Helga had all of the Teth items.
I had an Eric plushie, but I'll identify that later.
Well, you can
I think
identify it
we'll
now.
do it.
I don't really mind because it's. I can assume
Great.
maybe you guys have worked to identify it at any point on the journey or something.
Okay. Yeah, I'll identify the
Can you
Eric plushie as well.
remind me what your toy did or what it looked like?
It looked like Eric,
It
and I don't
did.
remember. I don't remember that it moved or did anything
Is it the
in
plushie that's
particular.
like it's a tree and there's like a zipper and you can like reverse it and it's Eric, and you can reverse it back and it's a tree?
Yeah, yep, that was described in
Yes.
the
That
episode.
was
Yes.
yours. Okay.
Yeah. Is it
So
tree stride?
it's tree stride. You get one use of tree
Incredible.
stride, and
Incredible.
then you can then it's just a plushie, an adorable plushie from that point forward. But
I love
Uh-huh.
that.
um, so Brad,
It's a
your
5th
Eric
level.
one, you could probably guess what yours does. I feel like it wasn't very creative with yours. It's like a squeaky toy. You squeeze it, and then the brambly things stick out.
I
Can
mean,
you guess what?
maybe I throw out entangle or
Close. Spike growth. You get
spike growth.
one use of spike growth.
Very
Level
nice.
2. Yeah, the two lower action figures. It was a first level spell from your old character, a second level spell from your old character, and then I picked a 5th level spell for the plushie that was like the higher end item. Someone has a I don't know if it's Andrew, but someone has a Brackle toy as well.
Yeah, I think it was Andrew.
Yeah, it must have been.
Okay. I can tell him that one later. I'll tell Donovan all of his later. Yeah, no one picked any Urzok items. So
You should have made sure that one of the test items just made you go insane.
and start running in a direction, breaking down anything that's in your path.
I
You-
I kind of remember an Urzok reference, a silver dragonborn and something.
Really, I didn't scribble it out. I still have all three written here. Because I would describe what they looked like, but I think they tried to, or whoever was asking about them was like, like was trying to think about what spell it could be, and it was like, I don't want one of those. So I don't know.
Okay.
But
We'll have to ask Donovan. He might remember if he ever picks something up.
yeah.
Honestly, I feel like it would be like haste. Because I feel like Urzok used haste.
I didn't really think that hard about it. I just went to the old character sheets and picked a thing. But we could. I could do that.
And ring that bell.
All right. Let's jump to it then, since Andrew won't be here. Okay. So instead of that, if you remember, the last moment was everybody came into the wedding, but Lady Mildred was just like breathless when she saw a certain someone walk in. And we'll say originally, she had pointed in the direction of what's his name, Everett, right? Everett. And that's why he was like, I'm 17 or whatever. Like, I'm too young to. This is inappropriate. But let's say that she'll be like, no, not you. And then she'll point to this handsome bearded fellow in the bright blue cap. And she'll say, oh my god, you are the one that I've been waiting for. What's your name, handsome?
Um,
I'm at a loss for words too. And she's like holding her little fluttering heart above
No.
her perfect bosom.
Oh, stop with the canon. Everything I'm saying is recorded, and it's immediately what Eagle's saying. No, that's not true. Trying to think of, because I'm gonna get back into 2 weeks ago. So I'm actually, so, if I said my character, if I'm trying to say, we're trying to be kind of secretive still about like what we're here for. Is that correct as a party?
Yeah, we definitely haven't made our actual intent be known.
We're kind of under a
Yeah.
guise that we're here to attend the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
I think largely we're here to help with the wedding.
Yeah, like
Is
make it a
what
good
all of us
time.
that have
It's
talked
turned
to her.
into-
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all vendors here.
Like she's not sure like which one of her white soldiers like did this, but she's kind of flattered. Like, oh my god, they went to all this trouble to hire a special like wedding planning team to make sure everything is good.
So however she addressed me and phrased it,
It was
I'll
handsome.
kind of try to deflect and make it like a little chuckly joke about, oh yeah, Sparrow, she's really cute or something, like, like thinking that she's talking about the 2 dogs I've got.
Dogs are there too, aren't they?
So, it's not about me, it's about the animals.
Right. Okay. Yeah, she'll like she's a little embarrassed. She's not really used to even men politely deflecting her advances. So with an audience around, she will kind of chuckle as well. Be like, of course. I just thought it'd be cute if you put the little blue hat on the puppy, right? Why don't you do that for me now? Put the blue hat on the puppy.
I'm afraid to say that this hat doesn't leave this head.
Does it really not? What are you
Well,
hiding under the hat?
for bountiful, hair reasons.
Oh, okay.
She's
Interesting.
got like
So you are resisting. Um, her smile is
yeah.
starting
Who
to
does
like
she think she
droop
is?
a little.
Yeah.
Starting to droop a little bit.
Can I like try to
Super glued to Eagle's
take
head.
his hat off?
You I mean you can. You're not quite next to him, but we weren't really sure where Eaglewind was, so we can put you a little bit closer to him.
Yeah.
What was that, Billy? You're taking the hat off of my head?
Yeah. See if I can like take the hat off and try to put it on the dog and to smooth things over, because I've clearly seen that this woman's a psychopath already.
Okay.
Let's try a sleight of hand then
And
to see if you can do that. Your stealth would be pretty
I think
high.
I would just let it happen.
Oh, you let it happen?
Yeah, the social
Okay.
cue of sure. But
All right.
he would have this like curly, not afro, but like poofy hair, curly hair, thick hair that he's now got to like really work. I think someone already pointed out that this guy looked like that Jason Mantzoukas, that actor.
Yeah.
So just like wild hair like that. That he's now got it like oily, like slick. He might like, yeah, let's do it. Like he'll like lick his hand and then use his spit to like.
Okay. Well, as you mess with your hair, they're just looking down at Sparrow and how adorable she looks with the cap on her head, and she'll giggle and laugh, and the other whites will look around and also start kind of laughing and do little golf claps just to appease, their mistress. And after that, she'll turn back to Norm, and she's like, um, so, Reverend, are you going to start with the ceremony? I assume you've done this many times before. And she's pulling the guy closer to her again. She kind of like pushed him away at first, but now she's like holding his arm again. And he's again looking nervous, but he is a little bit drugged, courtesy of Kylie, so not as scared as he was before.
Yeah, Norm. How tall is she? 'Cause Norm is so small. He's like
5.
3 feet tall.
I would say she's like 5'7".
Average. Okay.
Yeah, but they're probably like a little
yeah.
taller for a woman, but
Okay.
she's a human.
Yeah, Norm. So Norm is like half her height. So he's looking up at her, craning his robot neck up as he's talking to her, and he'll say, "Yes, of course. I've done this many times before. I go through my ceremony rites many times a day. In fact, and he, I suppose, tell me if you need a role for this or not. But I'm going to insist that, for the purposes of everyone present being able to see me during the ceremony, she and her husband to be will need to separate, and I need to stand in between them. So I'd like to try and get at least 5 feet of space in between them, and I'm gonna get like a typical altar.
Yeah, and I think that because of that, you don't have to persuade her at all. She's
Okay.
also been to a few weddings of her own, and some of the times have been like this. So she will step over, like there. Is that where you want her? Or farther?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's just as long as there's a few feet in between them, and she's not physically touching him.
Okay, and almost as if like they sort of get the vibe of what the setup is looking like. this other mechanic is going to come forward a bit too, followed by this guard. Almost as like a best man situation.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's what I was trying to do with the dogs. Flower girls. I don't know
Oh.
how likely it was that we found a basket, but I remember I druid crafted a bunch of flower petals that were all like dead flowers in the chapel.
Oh yeah, you did. I thought you sprinkled them in the chapel though, but now you have them.
I remember I put a few petals or flowers, whatever it was, with like stem and everything, in the dog's mouths because I thought that's where we were gonna have them walk up the aisle, and
Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, yes,
so
your two
that's
dogs
my
look
that's how
adorable
that
right
looks
now.
right now. The mastiffs with like a basket in their mouth and then petals in the basket, if we could find a basket, but
Okay, I'll say they're
hoping.
holding bouquets of flowers in their mouth, which is probably why when you guys entered, there wasn't a lot of alarm bells sounding. You definitely look like you belong at a wedding.
Is there like a clear spot where there's like the best man is standing on the groom side, and then there's like a spot on the other side for the bridesmaids?
Yep, she
Or is it more
has no bridesmaids. She is just on her own on her side.
can Kylie go up to where that's at and try to stand there or ask her to essentially be her bridesmaid?
Yeah, let's do a persuasion check. Because and you know what? I'll let you have advantage because you drugged her a bit. Like you're already a bringer of good things. So let me pull up Kylie's.
Almost home. I'm just pulling the driveway. I think
All right,
persuasion's pretty good.
I have it loading right now. Kylie, persuasion is going to be +5. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. And I also have reliable talent, so if it's under a 10, it becomes a 10.
Nice. All right, let's roll that d20.
That's what you should play next, Trent, is a rogue and get reliable talent.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's always save
Never
all
have to
my
worry about
rolls.
low rolls ever again.
You get a 14. A 14 with your modifier. So she'll be like, of course you can be my maid of honor. I would be flattered. Come here, get closer, girl. And she'll gesture you even closer. And you kind of awkwardly step onto these cushions and pillows. It's not quite difficult terrain, but it's certainly not easy terrain either. Definitely meant for
Sweet.
lounging, not for walking and standing.
Now I'm nice and close.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Should we just so we can organically get Everett and Helga out of here, should we say that they went to go get more booze or something to keep playing into the thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to
Yeah.
not have to worry about them taking up space here. Okay. All right. And now they turn yet again to you, Norm. On this most important day.
Do we remember in game if there are more whites out here in the courtyard? Michael Barlows does not remember, but would our characters know that there are more guards out there? Or is it just the 3?
There aren't. There are lesser, like, zombies and, I don't know if Kylie ever told you it was in the rooms, but there were, a spectral creature, at least in one of the rooms, but you convinced her to only have her closest compatriots, so only the whites were invited to actually attend the ceremony.
Okay.
And the one white's a turtle right now.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
Because he was going to, because you convinced her that he was going to like interrupt or cause a scene out of jealousy or say something stupid, so she just took him out of play.
So do we think we can take these guys out quickly and force combat and do it quietly, or do we try and talk our way out and have the possibility of fighting a lot more people out in the courtyard? What do I want to do?
I'm game for whatever, honestly. We can always I don't know, talk and then get into a fight or fight.
Yeah. This is all water, right? In the
It
center?
is. It's all bubbly pink. Like it's kind of like almost like a love hotel. Sort of the vibe here. It's just like romance, romance, romance.
Okay. I don't have any way of letting any of you know what I'm thinking. So I would like to
You got a code word.
I
You guys had a code phrase last week.
did we?
Was it smoke break or something? I don't know how you're
Well,
gonna.
yeah,
break.
we had a code phrase that we used that we just magically determined was a thing that we agreed upon previously.
Yeah.
Is
Okay,
it?
we can't do that again. So
Can I do a perception check on him or insight check on Norm in case it looks like he's sweating or nervous or like he's trying to talk to us, but he's
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
think of a way to.
you can. How animated can Norm be? I thought he because it's a digital face. Is it like
he
really
has
obvious when you're nervous? Like
he has an LED
Eyebrows.
screen face, so it's just like the emotes. So it's like
Okay.
very clearly like this is a smiley face. This is a sideways frown face.
Yeah, I don't know if
But he
he's
does
really.
he does have processing power. So like he thinks about things and he has general body language. So I suppose an insight you
I'm thinking if I
Try
succeed,
for insight.
I have the message cantrip. I'm thinking if I'm able to pick up on it, he'll be
Okay.
able to whisper a reply
Yeah.
back to me.
Why don't you roll an insight check then? We'll just see if how receptive you are. Yep, no worries. Okay.
The other thing too, above game, we could always just be like, "Oh, hold on, I need to talk with so and so real quick out in the hall before we start the ceremony," or just make some bullshit, right?
Sure. They all like you now. You know, you're good. You're cool.
Yeah, we
you know,
brought
you're next.
booze and people.
Yeah,
Mm.
this is exciting.
I kind of want the thing to go off without a hitch, to be honest with you.
That's what I'm hoping. And then we can just like get away scot-free.
And then we can just make sure that she doesn't murder her husband and then just steal them in the middle of the night when they're all drunk.
Right.
Like, I have to look at if I can practice on this island, like if I have jurisdiction.
Yeah, I have to take my jurisdiction for officiating weddings. Which types of creatures am I allowed to marry? Is it just the living? Okay. So yeah, with a 24, I don't. Norm is not nervous. He's just deciding what the best course of action would be. So he looks pretty neutral. He has a smiling face on his screen because he's playing the part, but he's definitely like calculating internally.
Can I do the message cantrip and whisper, "What are you thinking, bud?" to Norm. So,
I would say.
Oh yeah, what?
They're not looking at him anymore, so I think he could probably get away with mumbling something or moving your hands in whatever way you want to cast this spell. You are not the focal point.
So I do point towards Norm, but my message is only heard by him, and he can reply in a whisper.
Okay.
I would imagine that's the same way.
Yep, that sounds.
Here's
good.
a question. For your discretion, DM. Does my reply also require a point? Because I feel like I am less inconspicuous.
It
I
doesn't
just mentally
say
reply. Okay,
I think it's just
Yeah.
yeah.
sick.
Mm.
It's just like bap, bap, bap,
But it
bap.
could also look like you're kind of preparing of what you're going to recite in the book. So you're like, okay, yeah. I think you
Yeah,
can play
kind
it
of cover my face with the book.
off.
What was your message? What are you thinking, bud?
Yeah. Eagle here. What are you thinking, bud? So, in case you don't recognize my voice, you Eagle.
I
You
was-
know it's Eagle.
Eagle out. I will reply. I think I have to officiate this wedding. But I think I can get the groom out. And then I'll send that back. All right,
Okay.
get the groom out now, if we need to.
I'll let the oh, I guess Everett Halgett aren't here. I'll let Hootenheim and know about, the smoke break. Groom needs a smoke break too. That's what Norm says.
Did you walk over to him to, or you messaged him? You shot off another.
Oh, I'm not close enough to Hootenheim.
And there's a guard next to you. Again, not looking at you.
Okay. Let me use the dogs again. Walk the dogs over to the white and the pointed ears. I don't know, orc looking guy to me. I don't know, and the turtle, and kind of
Okay, yeah. Sounds good.
we kind of charm them with the dogs.
Okay, the orc guy is the seal defender that's used by,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
oh boy.
So then the white and the turtle, so the guards and
The turtle ducks in its shell when the dogs get close, but the white will happily play with the dogs. They're masculine, kind of like tough looking dogs, so
when
he likes that.
when the turtle retracts, I'll have Hawkeye and Sparrow, obey a sit command.
Okay.
So they're obedient and domestic.
Okay.
So yeah, in order to give myself a moment to kind of aside to Hootenheim about the groom. Norm says the groom, he can get the groom on a smoke break.
Okay.
I would. We recognize the mechanics as the guys we would need to save.
I would say they're wearing like the coveralls with like the Welly World insignia. Um, they even still have some tools like clearly tucked into their pockets. I think it's clear to you that these two dudes definitely look out of place here.
Mm.
Yeah, they were easily identifiable whenever I went first in the room or first went in there.
Do we know the bride and groom's names? I guess we know the bride's names. Do we know the groom's name?
You do not.
Okay.
Uh,
I will turn to him and ask him his name.
he says, Jerry.
Hello, Jerry. Everything is going to go nice and smoothly today. I promise.
Okay. And he gives a kind of an uneasy smile.
For my notes, please. What is your best man's name?
Oh, that's Lucas.
Lucas. Hello. Jerry, Lucas. My name is Norman. I will be your officiant today. Nice to meet you both.
Lucas nods his head to you, looking nervously. Kind of looks over his shoulder at the guard that's standing right behind him. And you know my name, of course. I assume my reputation precedes me.
I know that Norm would know it, but I do not remember what it was.
Mildred.
Lady Mildred.
Mildred? Was it Mildred? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, Miss Mildred. I couldn't be happier to be involved in your big day and to see that you and Jerry are wed in beautiful fashion.
Yes. I'm so excited to be Mrs. Mildred again. And she holds his
Yes.
hands, and you kind of see like her nails kind of dig a little bit into his skin, but he's too afraid
Yeah.
to react or pull his hands away.
I'm gonna swing big, guys, if you don't mind. It might be it might work out.
All right,
but
go for it,
might-
man.
All right, cool. We'll say in the traditions of my culture, where I'm from originally, back in the mainland, it's customary to begin only with the bride and groom to be. All other members of the wedding party must exit the area, for they are not to hear our private vows. Lucas and Kylie, could I have you both exit the room, please?
Of course.
Okay. Lucas looks really, really nervous about leaving his friend there.
I will look her in the face and just give as reassuring a look as my LED screen can give, and just say that this is how I've always done it.
Persuasion check on Mildred to see if she will waive.
Is it easier because she's on drugs?
Oh
It's been easier to get. It's been easier to get to this point, but I would say not
Yeah.
any farther. What'd you roll?
Natural one.
Okay.
Oh no.
She will frown.
Oh, it didn't populate in
And
roll
she-
20. A natural 1 for a 6. I have a +5.
Okay.
6.
Okay. She'll frown and she'll say, "As you can tell, I am not a robot, so we will do this my way. Please follow the book. I'm assuming you looked ahead and have everything prepared." She's digging her nails a little harder into Jerry's hands, and he's like, "Ha ha 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 ha."
Okay.
Good effort.
Plan
though.
B. We're not all the way to plan D yet. Plan B. I will start the ceremony officially and ask everyone who is present to they are allowed to be seated if they wish, if there's a place that they can find some seating among the cushions. And I will say, yes, let's begin. We are all here today to observe in holy matrimony the union between Jerry and Mildred. We're all incredibly lucky to be in the presence of the past and future Mrs. Mildred, and can't wait to see her reclaim that title. Much like you, Mildred, have targeted Jerry as your spouse, He has targeted you. And with targeted you, I'm going to use that as the verbal component for Hunter's Mark to mark Mildred. It's only a
Okay.
verbal component for the spell. So I'd like to mark her with Hunter's Mark if I could.
Sure. I don't
There.
think it's something that she would notice, even if she could. She likes what you're laying down, and she's lost in her future husband's eyes.
Right. Okay. Cool. That's what we're gonna do.
What's next?
Just setting up the
It's always funny in these situations, and I'm sure Barlos has many times been in the reverse seat of this as the DM, but it's like, oh, what is going to pop off? What's it going to do? What's going to happen? It's like, who's going to do it? Who's going to do
I
it?
know. I'm waiting.
like in my mind, I know that it's always inevitable, but like, how long can we stall before we just get fucked up by this person?
To be fair,
You
we
could
did
play
that
this
in the
whole thing out.
we did that in God, what was it? Was it the prison where we just like stalled the whole time essentially?
Oh, it was so good, and I loved every moment of
Yeah,
it. Just
it was
walking
great.
through that whole infernal prison.
As
Not
the
taking a lick of
investigators,
damage until the very bottom level. That's when you started taking damage. But that was a masterclass in avoiding combat at all costs. Okay. So, yes. So I will say, just as Jerry has targeted you, I will cast Hunter's Mark on Mildred.
Mhm.
I will say, I still have the rings, or does Lucas now have the rings?
I think you are holding on to them to put on their fingers. I think. I don't
Okay.
think you gave them
Okay.
to Lucas, but you had the one removed from your hand. I think by Mildred,
It's true.
because
It's
it
true.
wasn't
Okay.
coming off.
Okay. Right. That's how I convinced her about the one white. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay. I will continue saying today, the two of you, I hope that you both treat this as less of a new beginning and more like a continuation of the timeline you have already established together. Going forward, as you always have since the day you met.
Hmm.
I'll ask the two of you now to please unjoin your hands, as you will symbolically rejoin them later in the ceremony.
She does a little like a and then lets go hesitantly, and he just like pulls them away and kind of like starts to nurse them a
Okay.
little bit.
Okay. 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 Okay.
It's got a lot of pressure on you.
I have a clarifying question for you, because this is
Sure.
asking a lot. So please say no if you think this is too much. My weird,
Mhm.
the way that it works with the canister, like in the actual canister item, like it is attached to the canister. It can't leave the canister.
Right.
Would you consider that attached to my body? It's a separate creature, but would you consider that attached to my body?
No, because I kind of picture it like I told you before. It makes me think of Gara from Naruto with that giant backpack and the sand thing that protects him in it. So
Okay.
I imagine that. I would say that it is a backpack of your choosing. You can wear or not.
Oh, so it's up to me.
Yeah. I think you can detach it. I think
Okay.
you can. It's not part of your body.
Okay. I want it to stay attached. I want it to be a part of my body for
Oh,
this
you want it
specific
to?
instance.
Okay.
Yes. This is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
If I hypothetically
Mhm.
have Lucas hold the rings for me as I go through the ring presentation part of this ceremony.
Mhm.
I grapple Jerry, and my weird grapples Lucas, and then I cast Misty Step. Would all of them come with me?
Okay, hang on. Okay, so, if you're weird, okay, because your weird is, that's
My weird is in my canister, which is attached to me, and the weird can't be separated from the canister. So technically, it would go with me if I cast Misty Step, but I don't know if that would extend to something that it is holding.
Okay. And you're not gonna, obviously, you can't say any of this is gonna happen. You're just gonna do it. Let me
I
read
would
Misty
just do
Step
it.
really quickly. This is important. I'm tempted to let you do it because I
Misty
think it's
Step
fun.
says, briefly surrounded by silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. It's super open.
That's all it says.
That's all it says, yeah.
Oh, can you? But you're allowed to take people with you, or that's the big ask. So it's not just like it's taking anybody.
That's the
with
big ask, yeah.
you. Ooh, I'll let you take one with you. I don't think you can grab both of these big boys and take them.
Okay.
Do you have?
I'm gonna try.
And
You have a
I'll say
high level-
that's the benefit of your weird. I'll say because I'd say most time Misty Step you
Okay.
can't do that, but because your weird kind of grip, you have double grippage and you can take a person with you.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't know what levels you have access to, but is it feasible just thinking of like bargaining with the DM? Like if you upcast it, would that maybe make it easier to?
I
know,
can't.
you
Yeah,
can't?
I cap out at second level. Yeah. Silly paladin half casters.
Do you
Yeah.
want to still usher Lucas close to you to give the rings to, or
Yes. So what?
as part of your ceremony, I would think. So
Yeah. How do I want to do this? I will say, could the two members of the bridal party please approach?
Okay. Yep.
How close?
He will walk forward. We'll put him here, probably close to you. The guard took at least like one step, I would say, closer, but then didn't advance because he's not technically part of the wedding party. Kylie, you can choose how close you want to get. Probably to complete that W, maybe, or you must still keep a little distance. Okay,
Not like that.
that's kind of what I was thinking. Like that puts
Yeah.
you right next to Norm too, with whatever he has in mind.
Fireball.
I could cast fireball. I have it. Oh, I didn't even think about that. What other two spells do I have in that thing? Fireball, identify, and disguise self. Oh, that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. Okay. This is what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to give Kylie the cursed ring. I'm going to give her.
It's a silver ring that is shaped like a feather that like wraps around a finger. It's very, very light in your hands.
I'll give her the cursed ring for the purposes of like giving to Mildred to put on Barry's finger. And I will give Lucas Mildred's ring.
Okay.
So I'll pass the rings out just to like I understand that Kylie can probably get away with it. So just to like have it on a person that can get it out of the situation if we need to get it out of the situation.
Okay.
Gosh, I really want to save both of these guys. I'm certain I can save Jerry, but I don't know that I like Lucas is wide open. If I save Jerry and Misty step out of there, Lucas is getting fucked immediately.
Are you gonna S rank this mission or not? Let's see.
What type of collateral damage are we okay with? Okay. Let's look
Also,
at
just
what
'cause
we have. We have
can you guys just tell me a typical like average guy How much HP do they have? Just so I know what kind of abuse
Like a
Jerry and Lucas
commoner?
Like a
could take.
commoner,
I think they're probably just commoners.
between 4 and 8. Yeah.
I'll give them 8 HP then, because they're hefty guys. Okay.
You try and put it into context, like what beasts can do for damage. So like a deer can do like 1d4 damage. So like
Okay.
two gores from a deer would kill an
Like,
actual
kill
person.
I see. Okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Okay.
Or like mortally wound them, like seriously
right.
do some bad damage. Okay. I am going to say, would would the would the bride and groom please close your eyes and hold out your left hand to receive the rings?
Okay. She is gonna look a little perplexed and be like, and why is the eye closing necessary, Reverend?
So sorry, miss. I get caught up in my old ways of doing this. I have a pretty strict script that I have followed for years, and it's hard to break of it. If you do me this one kindness and just follow this this one uh, ritual that I have been practicing for years, I'm sure you'll be blessed in the name of Oku, the Bear Lord.
I actually forgot about that. Very well, but let's not keep eyes closed for very long. I like when people are looking at me.
Certainly.
And she will close her
Only
eyes.
momentarily, I promise.
Mhm.
And I will turn around without saying anything and motion to both Lucas and Kylie. And I don't know how to like convey this above table other than just to explain what I want to try and do. A roll of some kind to like flip through this book really quickly and show like some text reminiscent of what I want them to do, and just like have them
What?
read. Uh, if
Like
I could just
if
like find find some type of script in some type of line of text in the book that says something like, "Take this guy and you get him out.
like
I'll get the groom out."
a diagram of somebody like running away or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
It'd be like, yeah.
Okay. And you're trying
Something that
to
I can
communicate
convey
this
to Kylie, Kylie and Lucas.
and Lucas.
I want to say that Kylie needs to take Lucas and protect him because I'm going to
Okay.
try and take care of Jerry myself.
Let's okay. Let's have you roll for a performance. That's a performance check, I would think.
Okay.
Because I imagine it's a combination of charades and pointing to various pictures of images as you try to communicate this.
Yeah.
It's a nice one for Paladin.
I mean, it's a negative or it's a positive modifier, so that is better than
Okay.
some of my other ones. It is not rolling directly into roll 20, so I have a +2 modifier. I'll just roll in the dice roller. Fuck yeah. All right, let's go.
Fuck yeah, indeed. Awesome. So you clearly communicate to Kylie that you want her to get Lucas out of here. And you turn to Lucas and you're saying that you want Kylie to take Lucas out of here.
Yep.
All right. All while their eyes
That
are
is
closed.
that is
Jerry's
that is
eyes are
what I
closed, too.
want.
Okay.
Yes.
That
is what I want to
you are
have
you are
happen,
so
yes.
good at communicating what your plan is. Unfortunately, Lucas is going to frown at your plan, and his eyes are going to turn black, and you are going to make a wisdom saving throw.
No, Lucas. Oh, Lucas, what are you doing? Oh,
It was a great roll, though.
this is gonna be horrible for the ceremony. It's a 22.
A 22. Yeah. Despite that, the darkness in the eyes and all that, you started to get kind of like nauseous a little bit, but then it kind of just like disappeared. But I would probably say with that, Lucas's face is going to melt away and reveal the face of this green-skinned woman with awful looking hair, dressed in a pretty shabby outfit. And I'm going to say that you are probably in combat now.
Ah, damn it. When I
Makes
could
sense.
have just saved the one guy.
I know. That's always like really. I was thinking to myself, 'cause if
Ah,
you did leave Lucas, well, you'll see after the fact
dang
if
it.
you decide to
Dang
explore
it,
the
dang
rooms
it.
more.
Love that,
Initiative.
though. Good rug pull. Yeah.
I was hoping that your roll wouldn't be very good and just Lucas won't understand what you're talking about. And so she wouldn't catch on that your plan was to escape, but the roll was so good. All right, let me jump to this encounter. Okay, I'll just put Everett at the end, put Helga at the end. Okay. You have what, 3 whites in that room? All right.
Don't forget the turtle.
Okay. Hey, Eagle Wind.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just can I just, because I don't have your mastiffs in my turn order, can I just have them have both their turns right after you, and I'll let you take the middle of those 3 initiative rolls, so you can just be 16?
Yeah, I'll
Sound
take
fair?
16 over my
Yeah, there you go.
6. Okay.
And so it'll be your turn, and then your mastiffs will just follow you.
Okay.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, we could do that going forward. Okay.
Yeah.
Simplify it.
Yeah. All right. Norm, what was yours? 9, you said? Or Knight said? 16. Can someone roll a d20 for widget for me while I plug this stuff in? It's a +2 initiative bonus.
9.
9. Oh, okay, so 11 for widget, and then Kylie's roll is what?
17.
17. Nice. All right. Let me. I can auto roll the initiative of the monster. Yes, that's awesome. That's so great. Okay. All right. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that part's not great. We'll see how this goes. All right. The first one to have a move is going to be. I need to, for my own sake, I need to label these whites. So this is white C. Make this one white B. And this one white A. Okay. All right. It is awfully crowded up there, but I'm going to say that white C is going to run up toward Norm and kind of just kind of shove Jerry aside and get up here next to you. I don't know if I want to. I'm not going to use
Okay.
an action for that though. It's just like a. I mean, he's still a little drugged. He's probably not easy to kind of like, or probably not tough to push away.
Yeah.
And for this white, I'm gonna make him one of the ones that, because he was up there too. I'll make him not armed. So he is just going to try to do an unarmed strike against you, and that is it.
Great.
Mm. So unarmed strike. Let's see if it hits first.
Should we just all play dumb and just let them beat Norm?
Act like he is not with us.
You're like, whoa, what is that robot doing?
That's a 13.
I can't. That does not hit.
It's not hit. So flustered that this special day is ruined. He tries to swing at you, and then now sincerely, he's I think underestimated just how short you are, and he kind of just whiffs
It just
in the air,
whiffs right over top.
and promptly regrets not having his weapon with him. All right.
Oh, dang.
Next up is going to be Our Lady Mildred.
Bring it on,
She-
Mildred. Do it.
Let's see.
I'm curious
She is
to see
going
how
to
she reacts.
use.
Oh, that's not good.
I was hoping that I had access to my things here.
Just when we
Let's
cue up like the Latin music, and then like she starts transforming into some weird abomination, or
If she still looks hot, but she's gonna turn up to face both of you. And I haven't used a ray move before, but if she used Ray of Sickness, would it hit you both, or is it still really narrow, 5 feet away?
is it a cone, or is
I
it
think
like a
I should probably look this up.
depending on the size of the cone, she could potentially get theoretically, right? It's one of those weird like, oh, is it a 5 foot, 10 foot? Definitely, if it's a 10-foot cone. I
Oh,
would
it's
say.
not a. Wait. So it's a ray, but it's not a. Oh, I can only hit one target with that. I don't want that. Never mind.
No, just shoot Norm. It'll be great.
No, I want to use.
You can use it on me if she wants to take disadvantage on that spell attack, baby.
5 feet wide. She sees you're a robot, and so this seems like overkill here, but we're gonna go with it.
Disintegrate.
She's gonna hold out her hands, Norm, and she's going to blast a. You don't get to appreciate this is typically a 100-foot long, 5-foot wide blast of lightning. So to everybody else, it's just like a huge flash right next to her. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
I know there's not like types, like creature types in this, but I just imagine that does not feel good as a robot.
I can't imagine that it does. Short circuited immediately. Dexterity save.
Yep.
All right. That's not good. It's a 13.
That's
That's gonna
gonna
fail.
Yep. And you were gonna take. I don't think you'll be able to see this, but I'll tell you what it ends up being.
A whole lot of damage.
It's well, it's not. Oh, there it is. You're gonna take 28 lightning damage.
It's a beefy
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah.
That's half of my health. Woo!
Had to be smart with her. All right. Next up. Unless does she have a? Hang on, let me just see if she's a bonus action. Nope. I would say no. Okay, her turn is done. And now it is this other white. White A.
Damn, these guys rolled well.
Yeah. White A does have a weapon. And White A was playing with the dogs and they were adorable. Now does not find them very adorable. And will swing on which dog has the blue dot? Which one was that?
Sparrow.
Sparrow.
Well,
Yeah.
the one with the hat.
He's
That's why I
Sparrow
did the
from
blue
Esplanade.
dot.
Oh, the hat. Oh no, this is so sad.
I was just thinking I'm gonna have them take the dodge action too, and they're like
Okay.
they were sitting right on their hinds, and
Yeah, they're following your command.
so yeah, just it's funny because Billy said, "Oh yeah, what if we just kind of like sit this out and see what happens to Norm?" That's kind of what I want the dogs to do because I don't want them to die. Like not in just like a dumb little combat.
So if they take the dodge action, what does that mean? Is it this is gonna miss or is it disadvantage or?
Dodge. The exact
They disadvantage and advantage on deck saves.
disadvantage. Yeah. Dexterity saves with
Alright.
advantage.
Let's see, longsword. A 6, I'm guessing, does not hit. Anyway,
No,
okay. Sparrow's
their
okay.
their AC is 12.
Okay, yeah. Um, he does get 2 longsword attacks. So now he's gonna take a strike on your other dog's name was what again?
Hawkeye.
I desperately want you to murder these dogs and feel bad about it.
Okay. So Hawkeye, a 21 to hit, but it's at disadvantage because Hawkeye's also dodging.
Yeah, they're both dodging.
Okay, so the next roll is a 19.
Okay, that hits.
All right, slashing
Uh-oh.
damage. He might survive this. I mean,
No.
he very well could. Oh, not with that roll though. 10 damage. He got the max.
Yeah,
D8.
5 HP. So Hawkeye's
Oh
dead.
no! Hawkeye is no more.
Ugh.
Oh.
A heroic origin story for Sparrow.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, but that ends his turn at least, and now you guys can have a bunch of turns by the looks of things. So Kylie, you're next.
So this guy here is the groom, correct?
That
The one at the bottom.
It
He
was
got
the
pushed
shovel
out of the way.
Yep.
Yeah. And then this is the one that turned into a hag
Yep.
lady.
I'll put a little scary face or something on her to indicate that she is, yeah, not nice, not good.
Okay.
And she's
Let me
green,
check.
so we'll put that there too.
I do want to check how this reads. Just because it's kind of a weird. Okay. As a bonus action, I will disengage and I will move 5, 10,
Okay.
15, 20 over here.
Mhm.
And with my action, I will pull out a dagger and stab this guy in the back.
Okay. So that is. Let me just double check. That's number C or
I
number
think
C.
he was a punchy boy. I don't remember
Yeah.
which one.
Okay. You can roll to hit him.
Do you do flanking advantage?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Have we always done flanking advantage? Then we can keep doing flanking advantage.
Yeah, usually.
Okay. Just tell me
'Cause
what
I
that
have-
means when it happens. And
No. Yeah, it's just Norm is on the opposite side of the enemy, so there's
so
like
you get a
an
bonus or
enemy that's
something?
engaged. Typically, what we've done in the past is you get advantage.
Advantage. Oh, even better. Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Go for it.
It's an optional roll. That's kind of why I ask. But a lot of people do usually do it.
I'm good. You guys are down a few party members, so I'm totally fine with giving you this.
That was 20 to hit.
20 does hit.
Let's see. Not as much, but probably not too bad. Do I have whatchamacallit? Good question. I do not. Okay. That's pretty good. 25 damage.
25 damage.
Nice.
Okay. As the knife goes into it, right? It does pierce through the armor, but you can tell he is like a lot of bones and stuff, like some dust kind of shoots out. So it's you feel like it's not quite as effective as you would have liked that stab to be.
Okay. So I still have 10 feet of movement. And then I'll just, since I still have disengage, I'll move back 10 feet.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Eagle Wind, you are up.
All right, so I've always wanted to try, never done this, but I've heard about it. So the spell Warding Bond, I think people typically cast it on another creature. It shares a connection between you, so yeah, if they take damage, it's resistant. There's a resistance, but I share the damage, so whatever damage they take, I also take.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
The-
like a tether.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the trick is, like you can often cast touch spells on yourself. So I was wondering if you'd let me cast Warding Bond on myself. So what that would do, that
Help
would
me out.
boost my AC 1.
Okay.
And then I would take 2 instances of damage. If it's ever odd damage, it would round down. So actually, I might take up to 2 points less in the same attack that would have hit me.
Okay.
And
And this is your action for your turn?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that doesn't sound game breaking or anything, so yeah, do it.
Nice.
We
What
took
does
this
this
opportunity.
look like? Can you describe it visually? Your
Oh
warding
yeah.
bond?
So Eagle Wind, that is blue hat, has all this slick hair.
Mm-hmm.
As combat starts to happen, he sees Hawkeye has been downed with a sword attack, and he's just looking to bolster his defense. But he's got his necklaces clutched in his hand, and he's just taking a moment of prayer, connecting with his God to really, he's connecting with himself, and he's always seen God inside of himself, as he does with each person, right? That's part of his religion is
Mm-hmm.
everyone has a part of God within them. So we should always respect others as if they're, God's in them, and respect himself as if, God's in him. So that he's connecting with God by connecting with himself and casting the spell. If he could maybe put off like a little shine, a little light, maybe people looking upon him at this moment could perceive it.
Sure. You're very sparkly. A halo
It
on your newly exposed head.
like sparkly, but like it's
A
almost
glow.
like that like lone figure. Like, you ever seen like it'll be like a Virgin Mary or something, but it seems to have that like outline, that silhouette of like a light.
Yeah, it's the halo. That's how they used to illustrate halos. It was like this.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Not just like the angel.
We just
like
do the
halo.
rings in like modern day interpretations. But yeah, so yeah,
Ah,
I'll give you a halo. You have a soft glow of a halo
never knew that.
as the god inside of you. Yeah.
So soft glow.
Awesome. Yes.
And
Any bonus
I
actions?
think I have a bonus action.
Okay.
Was it Norm took quite a bit of damage?
He he's still sparking over there.
Is my
Also, technically, the pillow underneath you is on fire as well, because it does burst any flammable thing in the line. So I should probably have
Ah.
indicated that.
I thought I had a. Sorry, I thought maybe I had a healing bonus action. Maybe I don't.
Even if you did, you already cast a spell, so it'd have to be non-spell, right?
Yeah, it's like features and
Oh, you're talking about are you an
Asimar and
Asmore? Yeah,
like
healing hands, I think.
Mhm.
yeah, but I guess that's an action.
I would assume, yeah. I don't have it up, but I think Asimar's healing is in action.
I could do my necrotic shroud transformation again, and we had that frightened effect in the last combat.
Does it give you a radius or like a aura?
Yeah, let me share that. Okay, let's do that. So the necrotic shroud, creatures other than your allies within 10 feet have to succeed on a charisma saving throw of 11 DC or have frightened condition on them until next turn, until the end of my next turn.
Okay, so that's going to affect both these dudes. We're going to assume the turtle's out of play, so he's not. I know polymorph, she could technically lift concentration and bring it back, but I kind of like the idea of Sir Roger not coming back to his senses until this fight is done. So he'll stay a turtle.
Nice.
But yeah, this is 10 feet, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
oh yeah.
All right. These whites. Charisma. That can't be good for them. Oh, never mind. No, they get a +2. That's something. Okay. Let's take a look. The white south of you. 8. So he is now frightened.
Mm-hmm.
You you frighten it and it just runs towards Norm. So that's the only way it
What's
can
good?
go.
What's a good frightened color? I think. Well, we already have green
Because
over
of
there.
like covering
Never
the door, right?
Yeah, I can run like diet or like God horizontal.
Mhm.
16 is the other one. So
Okay,
he's
so
safe, right?
that's safe. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So what? White A is safe. White,
Mm-hmm.
the other white down there, white B,
Yep.
is
And you
scared.
can't
So
reach the other ones.
if I'm
So,
in their line of sight, then he's in the frightened condition.
he has to move away from you, and you get advantage on hitting him, right?
I think it's whenever he attacks, he has disadvantage. And I think I might have advantage. I don't remember that, but
I'm trying to remember. I just know that it destroyed my Marigans in that first fight.
Talking about fright, fright.
Yeah.
condition.
Yeah, it's the target has disadvantage to attack the creature when it's within sight, but it also
Oh, so
can't move any
any
closer.
creature. Right.
No, it's the creature within the creature that it's afraid of. So
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But it can't move closer to him anyways. So
Hmm.
unless he has range, he couldn't even attack him.
Yeah. All right, gotcha. Is that in your turn, Eagle Wind?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Widget is next. Would anyone like to make a move for Aaron? He mostly
Flies
just
20 feet up in the air and shoots the thing.
It can't really do that in this room, but
He can't fly.
he can hover. He can fly a little bit.
Hold
I
on.
don't think it's a terribly high ceiling.
10 feet in the air.
What is his? What can his Steel Defender do?
Punch.
I don't even know.
Yeah,
It's kind of
punch.
it's kind of like a little automaton, buddy.
Steel Defender. Yeah. It there's a whole list of things here that it can do.
Oh.
Force empowered rend, so it can hit a target for force damage. It can repair itself. It also has a reaction to deflect. I'll just avoid hitting it, so I don't have to worry about thinking about this. All right. Do any of you want to make his move? Or I can try to if you guys don't want to pull stuff up. but-
DM, I think I'm gonna shift my character 5 feet down.
Okay.
Just yeah, so that the frightened one doesn't exit the door.
Okay. So you're doing your movement at the end of your turn. That's fine.
Widget would fly as high as he could go.
Okay.
Get out of harm's way.
I'm trying to think what a typical room would probably still higher than like this, but all right. Yeah, he's up in the air. That's a typical Widget.
So 10, 15 feet.
Yeah, I would say. Let's say 12 feet.
12 feet. 12 feet, okay. So he's 12 feet in the air, and then he would try to get away from where all the action's at, isolate himself, firebolt something, and then have the Steel Defender attack. I'm guessing.
Yeah. Let's take the bonus action to rend whoever he's next to. This guy?
Okay, with the Steel Defender.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree
let's
with Billy.
do-
That
All
seems
right,
like a
cool.
very Aaron thing to do.
So
Yeah.
he flew. He's already pretty close to the exit. He's here.
Fuck this. How about?
Who would he firebolt?
The same one that the Steel Defender's attacking.
Okay, so
I'm
we'll say
guessing.
the one that's not afraid.
This one
Sure,
over
yeah.
here.
All right. Let's see. Firebolt.
On a natural one, it slips and bites the turtle instead.
26. So that will definitely hit.
What is it? 2D, yeah, 2D10.
2d10. I rolled. Well, do you want me to roll? It's a 7.
7.
7 against that guy. Okay, make sure I get this right. That's. He's up here. 7. All right. Steel Defender is also going to make a move to hit him.
+8 to attack. Nice.
Yeah. How about you roll for him? Maybe it'll be better then. I won't feel bad if I keep rolling low for.
Yeah, put it back on me.
That's a 12 hit him? 23?
A 23?
Oh, I didn't mean to throw that 3 times. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I haven't looked
It's
at it yet.
12.
So you threw it 3 times. Give me what's the middle number?
23.
The middle
To
one's
hit.
okay. That's fine. So yeah, you hit. It's gonna be 1d8 plus 3 force damage.
Nice. 11 force damage.
11 force damage. Yeah, and these guys don't have any sort of I don't like any resistances to that. Nope. All right, good. Good work, Aaron. All right.
Thanks.
Ends Widget's turn. And now we're at the bloodied Norm.
I have another question, a clarifying question for you.
Yeah.
My weird operates immediately after me in the initiative order. Would you allow me to take an action, then allow my weird to grapple Jerry, and then take my bonus action, or do you want to keep it me and then the weird?
No, you can do it your way, and kind of like I figured you and your weird kind of work in tandem and can sort of
Gotcha.
mix and match what you do.
Great. I'm going to take my action with my dual wielding ability to take 2 strikes at Mildred. That's the
Okay.
name.
Mhm.
We're going to go one hit with my scimitar for 15 to hit.
That's going to miss.
Damn. And a second hit with my short sword, which is a 26 to hit.
That's gonna hit. Is your short sword magical at all?
No.
Okay. All right, still fine. Roll for damage.
Damage is going to be 10 plus
Mm-hmm.
11 total damage, 1d6 for Hunter's Mark.
Okay, gotcha. All right. We'll deal with
Then
that.
I am going to. Then my weird is going to take its action and grapple
Uh-huh.
Jerry.
Okay. I think Jerry would just allow that, right? Somebody's gonna put up
Yeah.
a fight.
I'm going
Go
to
ahead,
grapple
grapple.
Jerry. So he's going to move with me. He's just like sucked up into the nanoparticles of the weird. And then
Uh-huh.
I am going to take my bonus action and cast Misty Step.
Okay.
That's not what I meant to do.
You should now have control of Jerry, by the way.
You keep
I'm
saying
gonna
Jerry,
go.
and I think about Aaron's Jerry.
I know.
Yeah.
I will Misty Step over here with Jerry floating with me. And I am going to then with my 30 feet of movement. Try my best to make it out of this door. Totally knowing that I will provoke an attack of opportunity from this guy.
Okay.
I'm running straight through, trying to get Jerry out of there.
All right, that's fair. Swing he does have a long sword, so swing the long sword. Nope, a 6.
No
You are
dice, White.
You are speed. Also, he's terrified. He's a.
That's true.
I imagine it's like that that meme from Umbrella Academy with the 2 cars passing each other, and it's like, what? Huh? You know what I mean? Look at each other. You guys are like that. That you're moving opposite directions.
Yeah.
Um,
And that'll be my
all right.
turn.
Okay. Good turn. Next up.
Bravo.
Oh, it's the afraid
Just how
guy.
all the other ceremonies you've officiated have gone.
Yeah. running exactly according to plan. No big
Okay.
deal.
He's gonna run over here, and he's gonna try to hit Kylie.
Do it.
His longsword. He can hit you twice.
Yeah.
An 8.
Not quite.
Not quite. He's gonna swing again. And now this is gonna miss too. A 15.
Nope.
All right, that's it. That is.
It was like
turn.
Graceful dodging.
there's like an arrest warrant out for an officiant at weddings that always runs off with the bride or groom, whichever they find more attractive.
I love that. That's good. Okay. Let's see what we have still available to us.
Aaron's like steel defender is just smoldering. I don't know. I can't not look at. Am I into orcs? What the heck?
Strong jawline.
All right.
Silver
She is going to come down
Silver,
here
yeah.
next to Kylie, and she's going to use her turn to bestow a curse on you, Kylie.
Great.
Big halflings, smoldering orcs.
Let's see exactly what bestow curse does.
It's gonna give me
Oh,
the
you get a
icky-
wisdom save.
That's not good. Notoriously, rogues and wisdom do not work out well. Yep, -1. How's a 0?
Yeah, it's not gonna do it this time. Okay, let me see. You are now cursed for the duration of the spell. So I can choose the nature of the curse. Oh, what do I want to do? Yeah, you're gonna be I feel like I should give you this one. Also, the other one is something that I have to think about, so I'm gonna just do this one. You're gonna get the third option. So while cursed, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. If you fail the wisdom saving throw, you waste your action and do nothing.
Was it
It's gonna
specifically
probably-
just the action bit or your whole turn?
It wastes its action that turn doing nothing. So I would say you could probably still
Okay.
do a
So
bonus action.
movement. Okay.
Yeah. But have faith.
What kind of does the course does the curse manifest in a particular way? Like, does it give me like a droopy eye, or like I don't know? Does it make me stink? I
Let's
got a
see.
smoke cloud, got like a stink cloud around me now.
If it makes you want to waste your turn and do nothing, I think
I'm just really high now. Like I smoked way too much.
that would be
And
kind of
just
a fitting thing since you try to drug them. Yeah, I'll say that. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
droopy red bloodshot eyes, and it's just like you're surrounded by pillows, and it's like, oh, do I have to be fighting right now?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't remember why I
Alright.
had a web on me, but I'm webbed.
All right, that's her action. So,
Is there any damage with that, or is it just?
There's no damage. Nope. You're just
Okay.
start every turn to make a wisdom save. Also, where do I see the DC on this thing? Oh, spell
wonder-
save DC.
I wonder if the web
Oh.
was from like the gaze from the Umberhoke in the last battle.
I don't remember. I remember putting it on there towards the end of the session. I thought, but I can remember what it is.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh well.
Not important.
Next, let's see.
Come fuck me up.
This is actually going to from that beautiful bubble bath. There is just going to be this disgusting beam that comes firing out of the bubbles, and it's going to hit Eagle Wind. And this is me properly using the spell Ray of Sickness. So let me see what that entails. It's not a true ray. I have to make a ranged spell attack on the target. Oh, never mind. Hang on. A ranged spell attack. A ranged spell attack. That is... How do I do that again, guys? A ranged spell attack?
Oh, it was at the top of your spells tab.
I don't have
My
spells
character
tab as
sheet.
this creature, though.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
just be your standard. It'd be your proficiency plus your modifier. So if there's a standard attack bonus.
Oh, I get a +5, actually, because of something special.
Plus weird monster shit as well.
I don't think it's going to matter. A 12.
Doesn't matter.
Man.
Yes.
Maybe it's better off the other guys aren't here if I just can never have rolls that actually do things. Let's see. Failed save. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, it doesn't hit at all then. Never mind. All right. That's it. And then next up, Everett and Helga outside. They are gathering up booze. And now we're at the top of the turn order with one of our whites. The white that can only punch. So this white, because he is not armed, he'll run down to Kylie and try to hit Kylie. So D20
He's got
plus
advantage.
5.
He gets advantage.
Plus 5. 18. I think that hits you anyway, right?
18 hits. He gets no crit.
Well, he could. Nope.
Ah.
He can't. Not me. You only take 3 damage, though. Because
Yeah.
it's a strength modifier plus 1, right? So 3 damage as he hits you. Ooh, if he can attack twice with the sword, theoretically he can attack twice with
He can
punches,
punch.
right?
Yeah.
So he's going to
correct.
punch you again.
Yep. He can punch again.
Why does he have advantage again on you right now?
Flanking. His buddy is flanking me.
Oh, yes, thank you for pointing that out, because I will keep forgetting that. Yeah, that's going to hit. Okay.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
Another 3 damage, and that's going to end his turn.
You want to see if he crits?
No.
Okay.
I'll move on.
I'm trying to waste your good rolls.
Yeah. Now it's our lovely lady here.
Is this when we figure out she has fireball?
She
It just wrecks the whole entire party.
She does not have fireball. But she does have. Let me see. How are you guys all stacked right now? Because I really like that lightning bolt move.
She can definitely hit. Probably pretty easily 3. I don't know, what is it? It's a 5 foot.
Like
right?
obliterate Jerry. After all that.
yeah. I mean she
she's
could.
not too happy.
Yeah, because Eagle Wind's or not Eagle Wind. Aaron's
Widget?
character's name.
Widget.
Widget. He's in the air, so
Right.
it probably would just hit Norm and Eagle Wind there.
Yeah, I feel like that's
Eagle
the
Wind.
move here.
Yeah.
This
Blast
will be the
Jerry.
last time she can do this. But yeah, she's gonna try to hit Eagle Wind and Norm, and maybe this is just a lover's quarrel, and she still thinks she can work things out with Jerry. All right, Eaglewind, do a dex save for me.
Okay.
It's not gonna do it.
You get something from Norm, I think, but I don't think it's gonna matter.
Yeah,
You
the
get, like,
deck. I mean,
probably-
DC is 13. That's not
Let me see. What is
not
Norm's?
terrible.
What is Norm's charisma? Is the question.
Oh, probably not very high.
So it would be a +2. So
I also have a +1 for my warding bond,
Okay,
so it's a 10.
for Dex.
You still-
Yeah, that's
still
yeah,
not
12.
good. Norm got 12.
Oh, sorry, I didn't roll for Norm. You wanted to roll for
Oh
him?
yeah, roll for Norm. So 20 plus 2. You said.
No. So what I was saying is that Norm has his aura, so
Saving
Eaglewood
throw.
would have a +2, which doesn't matter.
It
But
still is beneath
uh,
13.
he
So I
is
got
plus.
12 total. Okay.
So here is Norm.
+1
19.
from warding bond.
What did Norm get?
19.
Nice. Okay, Norm will only take half the damage then. So it's 8d6.
What is his oath?
Let's see. I'll roll it. here.
Did you say the DC was 12?
13?
13. Okay, so missed it by 1. Damn. 8d6. Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
At least I have resistance.
You'll take full damage. Or okay, great.
No, I take half damage, and if it's
Against life
odd, round it
trap?
down.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah,
But I
yeah,
take it
alright.
twice.
Hey,
'Cause
25.
I'm me and the other target.
Right,
Okay,
right.
so
I'll just let you calculate all of that.
it's 24.
Okay, got it.
It's weird. That's why I like it reduces it.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm following. Okay, and then
Me
Norm
and the other eagle
will take just half of that.
both take resistance. So, okay.
Okay. I don't know if I can change Norm's hit points. We'll have to tell Barlos to lose 12 when he gets back.
He's still up. It looks like shit.
Yeah. Right. And then next up is going to be another one of the whites. It's the one that was with the dog before. And we'll just say that this white will try to take care of the steel defender. It'll like literally step into the same space as the turtle. Oh, does the dog want to have an attack of opportunity? Or do you want the dog to try to be inconspicuous and just sit there? And not
Dodge,
draw
yeah.
attention?
Dodge,
Okay,
dodge,
okay.
dodge.
Then he will ignore the dog now and go after this handsome boy.
Needs fair
Aaron's steel defender has what kind of like AC? Like how does this thing even work? His steel defender
Good
armor
question.
class 15. Okay. And has 47 hit points? Jeez.
Whoa.
Junkie.
Its own character.
Chunky.
All right. Well, this guy's going to do his best then. So, first strike. Okay, so if he has the move... No, he's not going to use Life Drain. I'll just keep it simple. All right. First one is 15. So that... I said his AC was 15, didn't I?
Yeah. Yep. 15.
So that'll hit... Let's see his other swing. 17. So both are going to hit. He is going to take... on the first stab or slash 6 slashing damage. On the second slash 10 slashing damage. So 16. Does he resist any of that though? Let's see.
He's immune to poison. No, I
no.
don't see.
Okay, so 16. We'll subtract. Confirm. All right.
It can use its reaction to impose disadvantage on an attack roll.
Oh shoot. Okay, we'll let that happen. Then I'll say he just took the first hit. So let's add 10 to it. Just 6, and now we'll roll again to hit and see if this helps.
I've never read an artificer before.
Yeah. So this swing 17. I mean, it would still have hit. All right.
Damn.
I'm gonna keep the damage the same then. But drop it back to where he was. Okay. All right.
How much damage did it take?
Took 16 damage total. 6 on the first slash, 10 on the next slash. And I adjusted it, so he should be good. He won't have to make those changes.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep. It's just I can't change Barlos's because I just happen to have widgets pulled up, so it's easy. All right, and that ends the white's turn. Kylie, it is your turn.
Need a roll of wisdom.
You do. Spell save
Mhm.
DC 13.
Let's go.
I was a 3. Lose my action.
Not gonna do it. Those cushions feel really good beneath your feet.
I resist the urge to just lie down on a cushion and I just disengage and then walk back 30 feet.
Okay.
15, 20,
Go
25,
for it.
30 into this big gaggle fuck. That's all.
All right.
That's
Yep, sounds good. Eagle Wind, it's you.
Okay. So, at the end of this turn, the frightened effect goes away for the whites.
Okay.
I think I think a Toll the Dead is in order. The white here, is he taken, or sorry, let's see first.
Yeah, he's taking damage.
Okay, yeah, I think I want to do it
He's, I think,
with
the
or without damage, but yeah.
most injured. Yeah.
So it's a Wisdom saving throw. Is Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Yeah, and we'll see if.
Can't imagine that whites are very wise. +1. Okay. 8.
Okay.
So what happens to him now?
2d12. Oh, 19 fucking
good.
necrotic damage. Yeah. I was
19.
like,
Oh,
did I roll
necrotic. Well, hang
to
on.
attack?
Necrotic.
Like 19? Oh shit.
Okay, he does resist necrotic, so won't be
Okay.
as impressive as 19, but still, that's nice. I mean, he is if a white can be bloodied, he is definitely bloody now.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? Oh, Barlow's take 12 damage.
Gotcha.
You were hit with another lightning bolt.
Were we all hit down here? She's just swinging for the
Except
fences at this point.
for Widget is up in the air, so Widget missed the blast.
Oh wait, I've got a bonus action for Norm. So don't take damage. Take hit points. What am I?
What?
What's the bonus action?
Healing
that sounded pleasant to the ear.
What's
Don't take
healing
damage, take
word?
hit points.
Cure wounds? Which one's the bonus action?
Healing word.
Okay.
It almost sounded like you were looking up a class feature, like instead of taking damage, you get healed.
Oh.
You're gonna. Wow, it was 12 damage. That's crazy.
Oh, that's perfect.
Hold on.
You
Hold
were-
on. This is not the end of it. I've got to figure out my bonuses. Disciple of Life.
Tricks up your
When a
sleeve.
spell you cast with a spell slot restores HP to a creature, that creature regains an additional 2+ the spell slot's level. So that should be 9?
15.
Unless D&D Beyond like already accounts for that. The
Uh,
plus 6
it
on
was-
healing words seems like it already accounts for it.
Yeah, because you can't have a 6 modifier without crazy books.
Some bonus.
What's your wisdom modifier? Is it 3?
Wisdom is 3.
Okay,
So,
yeah, so
yeah.
it's just
I've-
the 12.
I've got another feature. Immediately after you
Sick.
cast a spell with a spell slot, restores HP to one or more creatures other than yourself. You regain 2 plus the spell slot's level HP. So
Nice.
Hey.
I heal for 3. Okay.
I will
Let's see here.
gladly just not take any damage. Thank you, Eagle Wind.
You're welcome.
All right. All done, Eagle
Hold
Wind?
on.
And did
Oh,
she hit
oops.
Jerry with that too?
She thinks that they can still work things out. So she intentionally hitting Jerry.
Gotcha.
'Cause she thinks you're crashing the wedding. It's not Jerry's choice. You grabbed him and Misty stepped away with him.
True. I did do that.
Okay. All right, that's it.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay. It's Widget's turn. So
I gotta remember that going forward.
Barlos, do you want to do the honors again? I think you, because Norm comes next. Then do you want to do both these turns?
Oh, sure. We'll just default to doing the same thing.
Okay. Firebolt.
What did he use before? Firebolt?
Firebolts and
Yeah.
Steel Defender took a hit, but his Steel Defender is still there.
Sure, Firebolt.
Against 2.
Same guy. This guy over here. Is the other guy dead?
He's
Oh, no,
he's
he moved up.
pretty hurt. So
Yeah,
he's no
Firebolt.
longer frightened, right? This one over here.
Correct.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's no longer frightened. Okay. Okay, Firebolt on the one with a turtle on his head right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You want me
I
to
don't
roll
want-
for it, or do you?
Yeah, why don't you roll for it if you have it up?
$17.
17 does hit this guy.
$2d10. 10 fire damage. Not bad.
Yeah.
And then Steel Defender plus 8 to hit for the Rend. For a natural 20. Nice.
Ooh.
All right. Crowbar lives on.
Which is going to be 1d8 plus 3. Oh, dang. You want to double the dice or roll twice? What do you want me to do?
What did you do during your campaign? You did double the dice, right?
I think I doubled the die. Yeah.
Double
So
the
5
die.
damage. Yep.
That's it. 5 damage total.
It was it's a plus 3 modifier, but I rolled a natural 1 for damage.
Oh.
2 damage on the crit, plus 3.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, he is very, very bad shape. Like his legs are wobbling. You can tell like the bones and whatever sinew is still left holding him together is barely doing so. And now Norm. It is you.
I am going to drop Jerry. My weird is going to drop Jerry. And instead, I am going to attempt to grapple the white.
Okay. Would that be like a contested strength check or something, or strength save?
It is a save now in 2024, either strength or dex.
This guy is gonna. Well, they're both the same. So
Against my attack roll.
15 is what he got.
Nope,
Ah,
it's not gonna
14.
work. Not gonna work.
Okay. That was just
Great.
the weird's move, though, right?
Well, that's just the weird. So the weird is out of commission. I am going to yeah, we're gonna face our problems head on.
All
I'm gonna
right.
move. Gonna move. I'll just kind of like run into the water,
Okay.
and we're gonna misty step back to her. We're gonna burn another level 2
Okay.
slot.
Yeah, you run into the water. Well, actually, no. I'll stick to what's actually on my board. Yeah, that's where you stopped and you misty stepped, and you're fine. You can misty step
Yeah.
back to her. All right.
And we're gonna take 2 more hits on her.
Okay.
One with the scimitar, which is a natural 20.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Dang. For a 27 to hit. Great.
You can do more
Is going to
damage
be
this time.
yeah, so that's 9 damage, but that die is doubled.
Okay.
So that is actually 14 damage.
Okay. Remember, it's not quite as effective as you would hope.
Then this, my second attack is going to be a short sword hit, a 16.
16. It does not hit.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to take Hunter's Mark then on the first hit, and this will also be doubled.
Okay.
But this is force damage, so this is different.
All right. She does not resist this.
Two force damage.
2 force damage. All
Jeez.
right.
These crit dice are letting me down today.
You know, she's in some pretty sexy heels right now, and that force kind of like made her stumble a little bit. So good work.
Whoa. And that's my
Okay.
turn.
Okay. All right. Now we got some bad guys. This white is no longer afraid. He is going to return to the guy that tried to make him afraid. And he is going to do the thing that whites do, I guess, and try to strike you. Question. Multi-attack. The white makes 2 longsword attacks. Oh, never mind. I answered my own question. It can use its life drain in place of 1 longsword attack. All right. To start off, just a longsword slash. It does a 12 hit you.
No.
Okay.
Misses.
And this one is he swings the sword again, but now it's glowing with a sort of green, sickening light. And this one is definitely going to hit you. 21.
That hits.
All right. You are going to take 7 necrotic damage. And I also need you to make.
So if I'm resistant from ASMR, to necrotic, I also have warding bond resistance. Do those stack?
I don't think so. Probably not. right? Because you're still just resistant. Like your status is I am resistant. You're not
Yeah,
immune.
I think resistance is a lot like advantage. You can't take double.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like if I do warding bond,
Hmm.
the resistance is like it's resistant to all damage, but it's not just going to be like double resistant to the ones they already had resistance for. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Like you can double. You can't stack
Yeah.
it. Because then I feel like stacking it would make it immunity, and that's a totally different thing.
Hmm.
You also have to make a con save.
Yeah. So I take 6 necrotic damage. Right? Oh, you said
No, you take
how much
half
did
of.
you say?
7, but you're gonna take 3, right?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take
You
3.
take 3.
So hold on. That's where it's like I'm confused. So it's 7 necrotic damage. I'm resistant.
So
So
you take 3
so it's
damage.
I take 3. But
It-
warding bond means that me and my target share the damage.
Yeah. Are you overcomplicating now because you did that whole thing where you are your warding bond target?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta figure out that math. I don't want to think about it.
What are you trying to figure out? Your warding bond bit.
Yeah.
So you're
So
resistant to the damage, right?
and ASMR I'm already resistant to necrotic.
Yeah, and you can't be double resistant
I guess not. Yeah.
because the warding bond makes you resistant to all damage, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't know if that would necessarily stack. That would be kind of a DM discretion, but I would think that you can only be because you get resistance from the spell.
Yeah. Also, it's just I know you don't have you've taken some hits, but it's just 3 damage. I say just give it to your dude.
Oh, it's just 2 to 3.
uh,
I don't know why that throws me.
but you also do a con save.
Yeah, let's do that. And there'll be a +1 on this. Okay, D&D Beyond, that's not what I said. It gives me a prompt like, is this a concentration check? Okay or cancel? So I'm like, I don't want to cancel the roll, but it's not at advantage, so it should just be, let me redo that. Okay. So it's a 17.
Nice.
Yeah, nothing else happens to you. Pretty good.
Okay.
All right. Next up, we have this ugly green woman. Let's see.
She can get me more high.
She's not going to do that. She is instead she is going to turn invisible. Then while she's invisible, let's see. What is her movement? Okay, right.
I completely missed it. Did Norm go towards Mildred?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. And that's it for her turn. Next up, let me see. Um, because you did walk into her waters. From the water, Norm.
Okay.
This hideous woman is going to pop up. Let me change her layer. All right. And she is going to look at you and go, "Blah," and hit you with a death glare.
Oh no.
Oh, wait, no, she can't. I'm so sorry. You have to be frightened first. Oh, never mind.
Ah.
She's not going to do that. But I will happily make her appear. Because you did still invade her waters, and she didn't like that so much.
Totally fair. Totally fair. Shouldn't have been there.
Should not have been there. That was her bubble bath. She was enjoying it. Oh, I've already used my eye bite. I can't make you afraid that way. Ooh, can't Phantasmal Killer make you afraid?
Maybe.
Yeah, it can. She's
Think
gonna hit you with
so.
Phantasmal Killer. She's gonna tap into your deepest nightmares.
It doesn't kill me
And
first.
the target. Oh yeah. You'd make a wisdom saving. Oh, I think about that. Oh god.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's pretty.
Don't feel
uh,
bad. Don't feel bad.
Okay. I could have better balanced this
Wisdom
with.
save.
We'll blame Andrew.
19. I don't
Oh,
have to
good.
worry
What do you
about it
say?
anyway.
Yeah, it's a 13 DC, so you are good. Let's make sure that it's not a on a successful save.
It might be. Might be one of those.
The spell ends. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hang on. Talk about because a failed save at the end of no, nothing. So no half damage. Nothing. You just yeah. Congratulations.
I will change the emote on my face visor to a thumbs up.
Excellent.
Back to her.
All right. We are at the top of the round yet again. And we have this guy who he'll come running over to you into the water. It's pretty shallow. There's like steps and stuff. He'll be here. And this one does not have a weapon. So he'll just try to slap you. Let's see. This plus 5. 15 hit you? Norm?
Oh, sorry. You cut out. I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry.
15 does not hit. No.
Okay, I didn't think so. How about a 19?
A 19 just hits, yeah.
3 damage. Slap damage.
Slap damage.
Yeah. And now it's going to get a whole lot worse.
Great.
Now it's Mildred's. All right.
The good news is that last time that she cast lightning bolt, Trent was like, "Well, that's her last lightning bolt." In
But
theory.
then I realized that she can always upcast it with one of her.
Yeah, what I was gonna say is I don't know if she has higher spell levels, but
She does. I'm not gonna do that though. I also don't just want to spam one spell. She's better than that. Let's see what her regular stuff is. Her regular stuff's kind of. No, I really want to still use some sort of spell. All right, she's going to try to hit you with a ray of sickness.
Perfect.
17. Does that hit?
It does not.
All right. And that is it. Next up is this white. That is just in awful, awful shape. He is going to, I think, drop his weapon with a clang, and he is going to use his action to pick up the turtle, to pick up Sir Roger, and he's going to run away. And since he'll push past... Oh, no, wait. Does your Steel Defender get an attack of opportunity?
It has reactions. I imagine it could, right? If it wanted to.
And you're muted, Aaron, just so you know. I couldn't tell if you were chewing or saying something. Oh, I'd be so sad. Just hack him down at the heels.
He's trying to run away with his husband, who's currently a turtle.
I don't know if Sir Roger's gonna have any memory of any of this once he returns from his turtle farm.
It can impose disadvantage on an attack of opportunity.
Okay. I will say that you see him race out, and since Helga and them are out here, I'll just say you hear like a wait, and then just like a shattering of bones.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. But no shattering of turtle shell. I just can't.
Helga cares too much for the animals.
Yeah. I imagine Helga like doing one of these numbers with the turtle.
It's like
Not
cradling the
knowing,
turtle.
not knowing it's a ghoul.
It is literally, yeah. Okay. That was that guy's turn. Kylie, your turn.
Does Mildred look like she's under any compulsion to do things from weird sopping wet horse hag?
Make an insight check, I guess.
Ugh.
I'll let you do that as a free action, I guess.
Ugh. Ugh. Let me guess. Wisdom? Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna roll this -1. How's a 7?
Yeah, you can't quite tell. Although when the creature did, well, I'll just say when the creature did come out of the water, Mildred did not react or look surprised or scared herself or anything.
You know what? Fuck that gross horse lady. She cursed me. So I need to roll wisdom save at the beginning of my turn, right?
You do.
Does that do I just keep rolling it until I save, or do I have a separate save for that? Does that make sense?
Like when does it end totally?
Yeah, like I roll a separate time for that, or is it just when you finally make the save, it's there? Or am I just cursed for the next 3 years?
You're cursed for the duration of the spell, which is 1 minute.
Okay, so I have a million turns. Okay.
You can also use a remove curse spell to end that effect.
Yeah, the only character I ever had that was Ragna. All right, wisdom save. How's it 2?
Nope.
Not good.
You're still,
Not good. Okay.
Still feeling very sleepy and
let's see.
lethargic.
Man, problem is I can't attack with. I can use fast hands, but I don't have. Yeah, I don't have any magic items that I can use in this instance. Oh, that's unfortunate. How big is Norm? Pretty small, compact guy.
Yeah, I'm small sized. I'm like just below 3 feet.
Do I feel like I'm trying to determine if this is a grab Norm and move him away from the situation because he's an insane robot and is going to kamikaze himself, or if he's what he's trying to do, I guess. Or is he just fighting a good fight?
Above table, I would say that you don't need to take me out of the situation yet.
Okay. Okay. Norm looks like he knows what he's doing. How about this? If you'll allow me,
Mm-hmm.
oh god, I gotta go get up in it. I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right here.
Okay.
And I think technically, hold on, where the hell was I at? Technically, the punchy ghoul would get an attack of opportunity. So it kind of went like this way. So I went in his range and out of his range.
I would say you're like splash. It's like a frothy bubble bath. I'm not gonna give him an attack of opportunity.
It's froth. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look towards Mildred
Okay.
and I'm going to start to plead with her. I'm like, listen, you're clearly way too good for this situation. And like looking over at this gross like hag. Clearly you have beauty and wealth. You don't need this. You don't need this in your life. Come with us and leave this life behind.
Just out of morbid curiosity, why don't you try to roll a persuasion check at disadvantage? And if it's really impressive, even at disadvantage, I'll think about it.
Yeah, recruit a new NPC, recruit a new party member.
What is this? Persuasion?
Yeah.
Deception? I didn't hear what you said. That was
Persuasion at disadvantage.
Persuasion. Okay. I am proficient, which is helpful. So base is 15, which is probably not. I guess that's funny. I never thought about that before. Even at disadvantage, if it's reliable talent, it's a minimum of 15.
Oh,
So
reliable talent is.
yeah, reliable talent. So disadvantage, the way it reads, I'll read it out just for everybody's sake, because I think I've mentioned it a few times.
It's at least 10, right? But what's the 15 you're talking about?
Yeah,
Oh, because you
so
get the
reliable.
plus.
Yeah, whenever you make an ability check that uses one of your skill or tool proficiencies, you treat a D20 roll of a 9 or lower as a 10.
Yeah, so you'll always get at least a 15. That's cool for persuasion at least.
Yeah, so it's a 15.
15 is not going to cut it. But she will disclose more information. She's like, she'll look at you and say, "I'll never abandon my sisters."
Fuck, I was worried that she was in a hag coven. Okay, that's all I got.
Okay. Eagle Wind.
Where's the third one? There has to be more than two.
Oh, you have all three. The one turned you were gone. The one turned invisible. The green one. The green hags.
Yeah.
Invisible.
Oh.
Yeah, we're real fucked.
How did is Kylie look? Is she bloodied?
She looks like she smoked a lot of weed. That's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
She's fine.
All right. I want to use turn undead.
Okay.
So undead creatures within 30 feet of me have to save on Wisdom. Saving throw of DC 14. Otherwise, they'll be frightened and incapacitated for 1 minute.
Okay. All right, let's do the one closest to you first. Let me double check. You said wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom, yeah.
Okay. The one closest to you, dirty 20. The one farther from you, 18. So that's when I roll well, I guess. Whatever.
So they both save.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well.
I guess. Do I have?
So while you're doing that too, I'm also going to do a little something. Let's see. Yeah. Okay.
See, oh no. I totally forgot about my extra damage on each of my turns. My ASMR. Because I'm that necrotic shroud where could have been doing 3 extra damage. Each turn.
Do you want to retroactively how
I
many
don't
times
know.
did you attack?
I did Toll the Dead on that one dude.
Okay. Tell you what, I'll let
But
you put
that
free
guy's already
damage
dead.
somewhere.
Yeah, that guy's already dead for something
Okay.
else.
Yeah.
Nah, don't worry about it.
All right.
Okay. That's my turn. Tried to turn undead. I didn't.
Okay. Widget, it's you. Mm-hmm.
But I gotta go.
Oh. Yep.
See you guys. I get
See you,
ready
Brad.
for
Later,
work.
Brad.
So yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
You're trying to find the invisible one? Okay. That is true. She is not, but okay, let's do these guys. So a dex save for the white. Going to be 10. Okay. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah. And then for the sea hag, he's gonna fail too. 7. Okay. How much damage do they take? Mm-hmm. Oh. All right, you can control him now. Okay. Oh, so Fairy Fire just illuminates. It doesn't do any damage. Oh, that's awesome then. Let me if they're illuminated, let me just give them a little illumination. Okay. All right. Swing on white. Yeah, to the white that's next to you. Okay. Five slashing. Okay, it's not as effective. Oh, force damage is better. Okay. Yep, that did full damage. Okay. Norm,
All right.
you're in a tricky situation over there.
We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out all together as a family. I have two things that I could do, and I can't decide between them. So I'm going to roll a d20, and if I get
choice.
11 or if I get 11 or above, I'm going to smite, and if I get 10 or below, I'm going to heal myself.
Okay.
Okay, so they're going to be like these little tubes that just like jut out, like flaps will open on the sides of my body, and these tubes will kind of just like flip out, little pistons inside of them, and just inject a bunch of red liquid into my body. And I'm going to lay on hands for 36 points of healing and push
Nice.
myself back up to full health.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take that off of my lay on hands real quick.
How big is your aura? It's 10 feet, right?
10 feet, yeah.
Perfect.
6. So I can still heal for 4 health with the lay on hands after that. And I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to take swipes with my scimitar and with my short sword. Hunter's mark on both of those on Mildred. Scimitar first. 20 to hit. Does that hit?
20? Yeah, it hits. Yep.
Yeah. And for the short sword is a 25. Nice. Hitting with both of them.
Both hit.
D6 for Hunter's mark. That is 8 force damage.
Okay, so that will hit in its entirety.
And for the scimitar, that's going to be 8 slashing damage, halved to 4.
Yep.
And for the short sword, that is going to be 10 slashing damage, halved to 5. So 9 slashing damage total, 8 force damage total. Not bad. And a full heal.
Yeah, it's a good turn.
And I am going to use some movement. I'm going to risk the attack of opportunity and not cross through the water again. Move over here and back down.
Okay. I will say the white will take a swing at you. I'll say with disadvantage because he's illuminated and like being lit up since they're photosensitive. So let's see. He is. Wait a second. Wait, he's the one that just punches, right? Oh shit.
That one's a punch boy.
Sees the punch boy? I know you don't see the letters. The lit up one's the punch boy.
The one that was by Norm.
Punch me, dog. I dare you. I dare you to try and punch me. Punch my metal body.
All right, he will at disadvantage. So okay, that won't hit. Yeah. Oh, wow, terrible. All right. Yep. you cleared out of there. Nicely done.
Nice.
As you roll away, you see a disappointed face as your aura goes out of range.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! Can could I undo that? I'll stay in the face of danger.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stay right up
I love
next
it.
to them. That's fine. I just healed myself. I was not thinking.
You're good.
Yeah, you're still in the
I thought it was
still in the
I thought it
aura.
was I thought it was hilarious. I was like, fuck, I can't do anything. I gotta get this curse off me. Fuck, Norm has an aura. Yeah, I'll go up there and just back myself into a corner.
Moves away.
It's just, fuck.
Norm said, you thought you were gonna get that curse off of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be my turn then.
Okay.
I just won't use any movement.
All right. Now it is the white that's down here. This white is going to try to take 2 strikes on the steel defender and maybe break it. First longsword hit on the steel defender. A 9. It's not going to hit. Second hit. 14. Does that hit your steel defender?
Oh, was
Here,
it what, a
doesn't have headphones
15?
on. You can't hear us.
I think it was a 15.
Does 14 hit your steel defender?
50.
15. Oh, good. All right. So nothing happens there. Yeah. A lot of failed stuff going on. Okay. Let's see. Coming back from being invisible. The green hag is going to pop back into existence. And she is going to try to claw Eagle Wind.
No, Eagle Wind.
Can't defend himself. That's gonna hit 20. Eagle Wind is gonna take. Oof. 18 slashing damage from claws.
Ouch.
Does he resist any of that stuff? I don't understand his shroud thing. Is it...
No. It's technically it might round down by like a point, but
Oh right, his whole business.
he's resistant, but he takes double damage.
So it takes double damage. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll reduce it
It's
by
not-
a point then.
Yeah. It's not typically a general use of the spell.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, that's gonna put him not in a great place, hit point wise.
Yeah, he looks rough.
But at least that ends the hag's turn. And now we have the sea hag, and she. I mean, they have some interesting spells, but like
You want to get high?
nothing that's really terribly useful right now. She's just going to yeah, also use her own claw attack. And she will use it on Kylie.
Yeah.
All right. And it's a crit.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
So
So that means it's
basically,
not a crit or doesn't or misses.
nope. So uncanny dodge. You use your reaction. Let me make sure this actually didn't change.
You
Nope.
can use the
So
old
you
rules.
use. Nah, it's fine. It's still the same. You use reaction and you half the attack's damage against you.
Oh, great.
So basically, whatever you roll is what I would take because it would be a crit, but then it'd be halved.
All right. You're gonna take 11 damage, slashing damage.
Got it.
Okay. Okay. The guy in blue.
This
No,
guy.
he's bad. He's Oh, upright, Jerry. Yeah, he's good. He's just cowering in fear right now. So, because now at the end of this turn order, let's say that Everett and Helga come back. I'm gonna. Let's see. Billy, why don't you move for your brother? So I'll give you control of Helga. Oh, determine my character settings. Oh, shoot. I would have to change it in a bigger way. I'll let you decide what Helga does. And then, Carlos, let's have you control Everett. And then
All
Aaron,
right.
you're gonna decide for Eagle Wind if it gets to Eagle Wind's turn next. But I'll let you guys take a look at what they have. I'm actually gonna get a glass of water really fast while you guys decide what you want to do. But we'll have both Helga's turn and we'll have Everett's turn. So maybe you can.
Right now.
Yeah. Because I've had them at the end of the turn order just because they weren't in the fight. But now we're at the bottom of the turn order, so let's bring them into the room and let them
I
actually
can't.
deal some damage. You
I
can't
can't
move
move.
them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if
That's
it's
fine.
not let me easily change this for the token.
That's fine.
I could change it. Or maybe, actually.
there's no way that Helga would come in to save Norm on that side.
No, no.
No, I think she'll stick over here to do some stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking she might go to that clusterfuck. Well, actually, I don't know. Eowyn, is Everett a punchy
Yeah.
boy?
Yeah.
I think they would at least split up. So whoever went first, I imagine would come here, clobber this jackass, and then one of them would come up here.
Okay,
Would
you guys
imagine.
should be able to control those characters in the air, and I'm going to give you Eagle Wind here in a second.
Everett is a
That-
tabaxi? What?
Yeah, I know, right?
Who else has a shit ton of movement? So yeah, whichever one you don't want to go for, Barlos, I will go the other way.
Okay. Is Everett going first or is Helga going first?
I feel like Helga's more bold. She'll go first. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Foot radius.
All right. Let's hear what you got.
All right. Let's see. This is a ranger to attack. Helga is gonna stomp in here. Go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mhm.
Go on the other side of that white. And is going to flank with Eagle Wind, take 2 attacks. Great Weapon Master, which is different. He has the updated, so it's a static bonus. And she's strong. It's pretty good, +7. Oops. 7. And advantage, 19 to hit.
That hits the white. Yep.
And this is with a maul.
Still not magical, right?
Nope, just a maul.
Okay.
Uh, 2d6 +4 +3 from Great Weapon Master. Can she reroll? Where's your feet? Tough. Great weapon fighting. No, but you have great weapon fighting, so that is actually 2 more points of damage because the one goes up to a 3 for great weapon mastery.
Okay.
So that's 17 damage for the first one.
Okay.
Second attack at advantage, 18 to hit.
That hits.
That is another 15 points of
Fantastic.
crunch. And yeah, and then she would be on this side of the guy.
All right. Sounds good. What's Everett gonna do?
Well, I'm not going to use the elemental burst because I can't fit the blast radius in without taking out an ally too. So we are going to.
Is it a dex thing?
It is a. Where is it? It is Dex, yeah.
I do have evasion. You want to get weird with it?
Does Helga have evasion too?
Oh no, I thought you were aiming towards Kylie.
I thought you were going up there.
Well, it would cover this white and Helga, this
Okay.
white, the hag, and Kaylee. So it would cover the 5 of you.
Yeah, Helga does not. Well, actually, hold on. Raiders don't get. No, yeah, they do get evasion at some point, right?
Not this low though, I don't think.
Yeah, level 8.
Because they have a subclass feature at 7 instead of 8.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think so.
How good is her dex?
Pretty good. It's proficient, so she's got a +6.
I know Donovan made her out to be more of a strength-based ranger than a dex, but it should still be okay.
Yeah, she still has a +6 to her save. I mean, Helga's not looking in that direction, so she's not gonna know. Helga's
I'm
also
gonna do it.
a fucking tank, so she can take.
She has so much damage. Yeah. Or she has so much health.
Yeah, she's almost triple digits.
Jeez. Okay.
So 20-foot radius sphere. I'm gonna place the radius right here. So it covers this entire area and grabs both of the whites and the sea hag.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, I need a dexterity save from all 5 of those creatures.
Okay.
I'll do. You want to do Helga?
Yeah, could you?
Yep. I'll do Helga first. What spell is this again, Carlos?
This is not a spell. It is called Elemental Burst. It's a subclass feature for the 4 Elements monk. Or the Elementalist monk, or whatever the new version of it is.
This is okay. Sorry, I thought Norman was doing something.
It's a class feature.
Yeah, I got confused.
No, this is Everett.
Okay, well then Helga can go beat the shit out of Everett if she fails. All right, here's Helga. Balls.
Oop.
Kylie.
It is a DC 15.
Yeah, Kylie has what +2 from Norm, right?
Yes.
That's a million. 18. Which you said DC was 15?
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, so with
So,
evasion, nothing.
Yeah, she's good. The white at the bottom had a dirty 20, right? So he's safe. The white at the top had a 17. The sea hag had an 8, though.
Okay. So she will take full damage. The other 2 will take
Okay.
half.
All right.
It is 3d8 lightning damage.
Ooh. Oh, what did the sea hag do?
Damn! That was a good roll.
17. Nice.
17. So sea hag takes full. Take. Yeah, that's some good stuff. All right.
And Everett has. Oh, he's tabaxi. Everett has 55 feet of movement. So he is going to. Do I want to just. No, I don't want to do that. He's going to come up and burn some focus points to flurry of blows this white with 2 unarmed strikes.
Okay.
And I'm just checking to make sure. Okay. This is a free action. I'm going to use Elemental Attunement, and I will spend an additional focus point to imbue myself with elemental energy to make my unarmed strikes magical and deal elemental damage instead of just bludgeoning. So it's going to be 2 unarmed strikes. They will both also deal lightning damage. Let's roll them. At advantage for flanking.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Cool. That's not what I meant to roll. Sorry. That was the last roll that I had in there. Sorry. Learning this real quick. +8. The first one is, it's not 26. It is 25. To hit.
That definitely hits.
And the second one will be 23.
So hits.
Okay. What do these actually do? 1d8 plus 5. The first hit, 12 damage, lightning. For the second hit, 10 damage, lightning.
Coming in
Yeah, how does
swinging.
Everett do this?
He moves as fast as the lightning that surges out from this elemental blast, and he comes in and kind of like he has like his back foot in the water basically, so he's just like charging himself up, just like conducting himself, and just channels 2 giant lightning fists into this white and just breaks the bones, just brittly explode.
All right. Yeah, he is gone. Very gone.
And I will, oh, I guess I can get rid of this. I will move into this space too.
Okay.
And that'll be Everett's turn.
All right. We are at the start of the round. And let's see. So it is Punchy White's turn. And yeah, he'll just try to punch you, Norm. It's like all he can really do. He kind of glances over towards the dog where he saw his buddy drop his weapon, and he considers running over and getting it, but things are getting a little too intense in here with the newcomers showing up and that surge of lightning and all of that. So first punch +5. 11 does not hit.
Nope.
23 hits though.
It sure does.
So take that 3 damage, Norm.
I will take it kindly.
Mm-hmm. All right. Moving right along. It's now Mildred's turn. And unfortunately, she can't cast the magic she used to be able to cast because her sister is a wee bit too far away to unlock those powers. So she will just have to turn to you, Norm. And she is going to claw you. $16 does not hit you, does it?
Nope.
What's your AC? Like
Just
18
scrapes
something?
again. 19.
19. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Kylie, you're next.
Warforged Paladins, baby.
I get to make a save.
Oh, you
but
do.
it's +2 instead of, or no, it's +1 instead of -1.
Okay.
How's a 7? Seven's not good, right?
No, it's
No.
still not good.
I'm gonna move right here, so I'm flanking with Norm, and I'm just gonna whisper sweet nothings into Mildred's ear and just say, "I saw the way that your sister was looking at you across the way. She's so jealous of how beautiful you are." Just,
She casually comments over her shoulder, I know.
I know she's a bitch.
Also, I realized I could have had flanking too, right? I'll know that for next time. Because flanking's melee, right? As long as they're like scratching and stuff.
Yeah, flanking's usually
Mhm.
melee. Yeah, like so if
No.
yeah, like you'll see a lot of times there'll be like Congo lines where it'll be like NPC, enemy, NPC,
Uh-huh.
enemy, NPC, enemy. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all just trying to get flanking. Got it. All right, Eagle Wind now. And then widgets after that. So Aaron, you... Oh, is there something more, Kylie? It's your turn.
I just want to check one thing. Oh, I'm a silly boy. I'm going to steal something from Mildred's belt because I have fast hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
See if I can find something useful. Which is make a dexterity sleight of hand check. Yeah, or to pick a pocket. So instead of a bonus, I can use it as a bonus action instead of an action since I'm a special type of thief.
Okay.
And I can't do anything else, so I'm going to steal shit.
All right.
Sleight of hand, that's the one I have a million of, I think. Yep, that's what I built the character for. So minimum is going to be a 25, but we'll see where it goes. Yep, so that 7 turns into a 10. Is a reliable talent, so 25.
25. You steal from her this... It looks like a... I'm so like bright right now. Like a smooth, polished river rock, but it's just jet black. And you swipe
Okay.
that from her belt.
Jet black, you said?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, now I'm done.
Okay. All right. So, Aaron, with both your characters. Okay. Green Hag. Yep. Yep. Okay. No, you're still up in the air, so I don't think there's any opportunity attacks. Um. Yeah, go for it. That does hit. Yep. Okay. Yep. Because then you have to be magical for this one. Oh, okay. Do you want to move for Eagle Wind as well, or do an attack on his behalf? Yeah, actually, technically it was his turn first, but it doesn't really matter which order. You're side by side. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. Next up is this green hag. And she is not too keen on having to resort to claws. And she's also surrounded by the enemy right now. So
Yeah.
she will... actually, no, she can... Well, let's see. Hang on. She has to get, like... All right, she's gonna risk getting hit by a lot of opportunity attacks, but she's gonna try to go here. So I'm guessing that's gonna be the Steel Defender doesn't get an opportunity attack, but Helga certainly does,
Everett will take one as well.
and Everett as well.
Yep.
Yeah, that diagonal.
Oh, not very good.
27 to hit for Everett.
That hits.
I'm assuming a 13 doesn't hit.
13 does not. No.
Whiff.
It's going to be 9 lightning damage from Everett.
Nice.
That's what you
Right.
get for trying to run away.
Yeah. Well, now that she's within range, all of their coven magic sort of lights up again. And let's see. I'm gonna do a Ray of Sickness. And we're gonna
Classic.
hit. Yeah, yeah. And we're gonna try to hit. Who's not doing so hot? I don't want to hit Eagle Wind.
Brad's
That's-
character when he's not here.
Feels dirty. Oh yeah, that's true because he has a Sanctuary or Aura Vitality or what was the something. Got it. He's gonna. She is gonna try to hit Kylie, I think.
Do it, you coward.
So, range spell attack for her. Okay, it's just +5. Ooh, 23.
It hits.
You're gonna take 2d8 poison damage. You have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Should we? No, I'll tank that one. So, what was it? Con save?
Yep.
+2, +2 from Norm. How's a 13?
You know what? I think that actually just saves. Yep. DC spell save is 13. You were
Woo.
good. You will take that 5 damage, poison damage.
Sweet, sweet 5. So there's, if I can't attack, I may as well take some hits.
That's right. Not a bad way to look at it. All right, Sea Hag's turn. Also feels empowered.
Do it.
And she's gonna be like, no, sister. This is how you do it. And she is going to try to hit Everett. But she's gonna upcast it. She'll upcast to 4th level, a Ray of Sickness.
Wow.
I said I want to do it for the lightning one. That's just overpowered, but this one, I can do it for this one. All right. Let's see. When you cast a 2nd level or higher, damage increases by 1d8 for each spell slot above first. So plus 3d8. Okay, so it's going to be 5d8 of poison damage. Well, if it hits. All right. No, natural 1. So 6 That is going
There
to
we go.
painfully miss. That's
I
not
just-
how
I'm-
you do it,
I'm-
sister.
I'm
Yeah.
realizing now Everett also has an armor class of 19. You gave me the 2 nightmare characters for you to attack.
It can't be touched.
Dang.
All right. And now it's time for Everett
Tough
and
room
Helga.
for-
So Everett first. And we're about at time, so let's. I don't know if we get. And we'll end the round, and I mean this is practically done, I think, but I don't think we're not going to make it by 9:30. So we'll finish the round.
Yeah.
Did Norm get skipped this time?
I skipped Norm.
Normally I go after Eagle Wind.
Oh, I did skip you, Norm. Let's do Norm, then Everett, then Helga. Because Norm didn't do anything, right? No.
No.
Yeah. Sorry, Norm first.
But I know what he's going to do.
All right, let's hear it.
We're going to burn our last second level slot if
Okay.
this attack hits. Again, 2 swipes with my scimitar and my short sword.
Okay.
At
Mildred.
advantage on Mildred.
Ooh.
Yeah. Smite that bitch.
At advantage. Scimitar first for a 22 to hit.
It's gonna do it.
Short sword next. It's an 11 to hit, so that's not going to hit. But our scimitar is going to hit, so I am going to sink a second level divine smite into this.
Does that make it magical then too? Does that break
No,
resistance?
the weapon attack will not be magical, but the
Okay.
smite damage will.
Okay.
So that's going to be 14 radiant damage from the smite.
Ooh.
And 7 reduced to 4 slashing damage from the scimitar.
Okay.
21 damage total. Or 20, no.
I got it.
18 damage total.
Nice. Okay. And now it's Everett.
Oh, Nat, you're right. You're right. Let's see. How smart is Everett? Not smart at all. Okay. I don't think Everett would understand that the hags are working together. So he's gonna go in, and we're gonna burn 2 focus points for flurry of blows, and we're gonna rain down 4
Bunch of
punches, 4 advantage punches from Everett.
All right. Oh, this green hag is just, yeah.
All right. Punch number 1 is a 26 to hit.
Yep.
Punch number 2 is a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
Wild rolls there. Wow. Punch
Jeez.
number 3 is going to be, what is that? 22 to hit.
Yeah.
And punch number 4 is a 17 to hit. The only one that might be close.
That makes it. It's 17 is her armor class. All
Great.
4 strikes.
4 connected.
Let's see if
A
you
lot
can
of,
defeat
a lot,
it.
lot of lightning fist.
For 22 lightning damage.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
All of them?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. They all have modifiers on it though. So 22, 32, 30, 37 lightning damage.
That sounds better. Yeah, that green hag has seen better days.
And that is all
Okay.
for Everett.
For the last turn of the night, let's have Helga make a move.
Helga is now going to crush this hag. At
All right.
advantage with a maul.
Yeah.
So 21 to hit.
Yep.
Yep. 16 for the first hit.
Okay.
16
Yep.
damage. Second attack is 23.
You don't. You can keep going if you want, but it's that like that meme where it's like she says, "Stop! He's already dead." It's just...
13 damage. Yeah, hell go and stop.
All right.
stop
So
one stop.
how did this green hag go?
As Everett is just laying into this hag, it's a freaking, I don't know. If I watch movies, I can have a nice scene to relate it to, but I don't. Punching the fuck out of this hag and it basically made it stunned. Everett just, he kind of steps back to assess the situation, and then you just see this big fucking hammer just cave in the hag's head, and then just the hammer is where the head used to be, and then she just kicks the hag off to the side into the pool.
Into the bubble bath. Oh,
Yep, into the bubble bath.
gross. And
Make a
both
hag-
sisters.
We say no to coven magic.
Yeah,
No
both
coven
sisters
magic.
gasp in that moment because they can sense the loss of their coven for good. And that's where we'll stop tonight. But this battle is now definitely taking a turn.
Could you remove 4 focus points from Everett?
Yep.
I don't have control over his sheet.
Yep. Okay, hang on. All right. So focus points. Do you have all those focus points? Focus points. Okay, how many? 3?
4.
4. Okay. Confirm.
And then I'll just remind Andrew tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to write this. I'm going to write this on the map because I will not remember in 2 weeks.
Okay.
That
The
he
wind burns
deals
through that
elemental damage.
Look at us leaving notes.
Just to make sure that he remembers. Great.
All right.
Cool. Good session, Trent.
Good job,
Thank
guys.
you.
That was a lot of combat. So thank you for your patience and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Good work.
Done.
Good work.
Good time. Not dead.
We'll see you.
By the grace of Trent.
Yeah.
No, just that lightning bolt. Yeah, if I like, I didn't use.
To be fair, it's like half the party isn't here, so.
Right. Yeah, I was trying to balance things out. I probably could have also made another one of these guys not have their weapon or something, or they had at least exit to go get it and lose a turn or two. But
Nah,
no,
I think it worked.
Yeah, I think it did. It had some good intense moments, and now kind of wrapping things up. And then you can look at all the rooms and find the information that would have told you that there was probably a green hag there that was disguised as the guy. But I love that's my favorite moment. I know it was early in the night, but the high roll and you're like, yes, I'm gonna impart this escape plan while their eyes are closed, and just the frown, no, that's not gonna happen. But,
It was a great.
good job,
It was
guys.
a great
We'll
rug
see you-
pull, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was fun.
Later, guys.
All right.
Thank you, Trent.
All right.
Good
See you
session
guys.
tonight.
Weeks. Yep, no problem.
All right.
See you guys.
Bye.